This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
I think she got like a law firm and thought she could get some quick money.
She got
Top
that
dog
Top dog law.
I was at Jay-Z's house.
Right.
I was getting my asshole licked.
Top
I was
dog
down
telling
and out.
everybody.
Y'all
like,
don't
you
get-
say- you
Y'all
say
don't
you
get
got
money.
shitty.
I don't get no money.
Yeah.
As much as Diddy did it, that might be like a class action.
Dude.
I'm on it, dude. I remember
Top Dog
Mike,
will be
remember
all
we were
over
there?
that, dude. Dude, I love Top Dog. I love his commercials. The best is when he's like telling dudes to crash. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdside. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got Concrete Cock back from his fucking hiatus.
I was here 2 weeks ago.
I know. I thought, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you
I
missed
did.
the concert. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was the Christmas.
Well,
fucking
welcome back
concert.
again.
Thank
And then sitting in for Jack, we got my main man, Matt Light. He's in the building. Matt got a big comedy show.
No, you're on it too.
I know.
And don't point at me. You know it.
We're on this. So I've been bringing this up on a podcast. December 28th, Matt Light's Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. It's the fourth one. Every year it's great, and every year it's gotten like a little. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This one's bigger than last year. This one's at Carnegie Music Hall in Homestead.
That's awesome.
Dude,
Thank
he-
you.
He pulled it off.
That's
dude.
great, dude. That's pretty cool.
I'm really excited to be back in the great town of Homestead, PA. You know, the mecca of comedy. So.
It does get like a lot of big acts. Didn't Chappelle do?
He might
He
have.
came to
I know,
town, he
like,
did.
back
He
in the
did
day.
there.
so this
Probably
is
like within 5 years.
it. Kind of goes like you do the Pittsburgh Improv,
Yeah.
and then you after you sell out those weekends, then they're like, we want to do one nighters. So then they go here, and then if they sell this out, then you're looking at PPG paints and things
Yeah.
like that. So. Hey man,
This is a step in the
Maybe-
right direction, bro.
Maybe we'll be at a Penguin game soon. I'd settle for just being on the Zamboni in intermission at this point. Honestly, just waving around. That'd be pretty sweet.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
We'll have We'll
be
have
out
the
there.
link posted with the tickets with the episode in the description, so you guys can grab your tickets there. The people who already grabbed tickets, thank you so much. All the guys down in Washington, PA, appreciate you guys. Just one of them. I think Waterboy grabbed tickets.
Waterboy, all that hate you gave Waterboy for that summer show. He wouldn't let this dude who set up this whole big show for him.
Is this the Butler one?
Yeah, come out and do one joke.
No, listen.
Oh,
listen.
at the stadium. That was a great
Whether it was a
venue.
dumb joke or not, he wouldn't give him his 30
so
seconds
listen.
of fame.
I'm sure it's not the worst thing on that baseball field. You know what I mean? Like,
No, dude. So fucking, I love Waterboy. We go up there and like Waterboy's like tells me the jokes and tells me the jokes he has, and I'm just like, you're just dude, work like no. It's just it doesn't even make sense, Waterboy. You know what I mean? But Waterboy, you have my word. I told you, well, I'll help you out. And then the next one we do this year, you're gonna be on the show. You have my word. I'm gonna let you do a couple minutes and like. We'll work on it, and you'll go up there and you'll be proud of yourself, not ashamed of yourself. Because like, if you'd have gone up there and said what you were going to say, like that would have been everyone in town would have made fun of you.
I don't think he cares.
I know he don't care.
100%.
was he hammered?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's pretty
Dude,
lubricated.
you know what you should do, honestly? If you do a show at his baseball field again, you should get him super fucked up at one of your shows at Comtra and have him throw a first pitch.
Dude, I might bring him to Squirrel Hill Sports Bar sometime.
Love it.
Yeah, he'd fit in good there. Real quick, just I don't want to get too deep into this, but a lot of people. My mom, there's an incident. with My mom this weekend. Her shoulder's all banged up. Thanks to everyone that reached out. She was in Greenfield. She got robbed, and I don't know. We don't have any information. Apparently, it was about between 11 and 12 at night now. I just got like new information right before I came on Greenfield Avenue, right by the Anchor Therapy, or possibly up by the Wingreen. So if anyone's seen anything or knows anyone in that area that might have cameras from Friday night, hit me up. It's greatly appreciated. Just trying to figure out what happened. And thank you so much for all your support. Dude, that Steeler game was tough to watch this weekend.
I thought they had some opportunity. I mean, for the Eagles being probably the better team, but
Yeah.
they had opportunities. They got turnovers. They didn't get touchdowns out of it.
Those two.
That one when they were driving down what that dude, that big tight end Green, I can never remember his first name.
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Dude, when he like ran he
Slay.
just bullied that dude in the
Yeah.
end zone. But dude, they would have probably got a touchdown from there.
There's a clip that shows from the end zone where the fan's sitting.
Yeah.
And it shows as he's blocking. So he's holding during the whistle.
Yeah.
But he's not blocking. And after the whistle, he gets punched in the
Yeah.
side of the head.
Yeah.
Like twice.
They don't
yeah.
do anything. He gets hit. 27 hit Austin in the face.
Yeah.
And they penalize Washington and Austin.
Yeah,
that
we
was
got
crazy.
both. Like if they offset,
I'm
that's
fine with
fine.
it.
But
I'm
yeah,
fine
then
with
you lose
it.
15 yards, and it just,
You're at the
it was a
4-yard
drive
line,
killer.
yeah. And when you play a team like the Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, they're known for their front seven stopping the run. So like, like every opportunity you have to punch it in.
Yeah, you got to capitalize.
You have to.
100%.
And I know like people are gonna get mad at me about this. I love Russell Wilson. He's a great chef. He cooks and everything like that. He fucking sucks in the red zone, dude. He's not good in the red zone.
I feel
think
like that's
at
been
all, man.
a trait of Tomlin his whole fucking
But here's
tenure.
the thing, like if you got Fields in there at least, I mean Fields was running touchdowns in if there was nobody open or anything like that. I just want to see more Fields
But
packages.
during his career, though, like Russell Wilson's like one of the best in the red zone.
Yeah,
he
but
must
not
be having
now,
a bad
though.
year.
Yeah.
But he's got it. I mean, if you're gonna get a playoffs, they'll never bring in Justin Fields they'll just never do that.
Why not though? They did it with Taysom Hill.
Yeah, it's a different organization. The Steelers never take out
I
Russ.
just feel like, dude, Najee, like they were starting to roll again, and Najee had that stupid Mendenhall like fumble.
Yeah.
He's looked bad the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think the Lions that line for Philly they're tough. That
Well,
D line just pushes people around.
And they try to disguise it by throwing all the pitches and the tosses.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is you're telling them exactly where you're going as soon as you snap the ball.
Plus,
And then it does away with the
dude,
play
there's no
action.
play action.
you just see his eyes
Yeah.
like looking ahead, like
Yeah.
he's gonna fuck me up, and it just hit him in the chest.
Yeah.
anytime there's a pitch or anything, it's like you lose a second of like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you lose 1
Your
second.
burst. You lose
And
that burst,
Yeah,
yeah.
unless you got good, like you got dudes on the end that got the end. Like no, you're not keep containing them dudes. Them dudes are all over that, and they're fucking crushing it.
See, I just always thought with that big dude, Darnell Washington and Freiermuth, like why
Yeah.
can't you have like a double tight end thing because that dude's not coverable. He's like 6'7".
No, and if you look over, like Freiermuth is 6th in the league right now in tight end touchdowns. He's got 6 touchdowns.
Right,
man.
he had a great one.
He's
the
got
other-
3 in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's
especially with Pickens out. Like, dude,
Yeah.
dude, they're not getting that dude they traded for is getting no burn.
Mike
I don't
Williams.
understand
No.
why they give
Unless
him
he,
no run.
unless he just can't get the playbook.
Dude, I bet- I
What's his
fucking-
yeah,
route
but
is
hey,
run.
man, just follow what Mike Wallace did. Just fucking
Right,
go.
yeah.
Just go.
That's what
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, take.
We
the
put you
top
on a
off
go
They
the-
route
stacked
every
the box
time.
the whole time against us. Even if we wanted to run the ball, we didn't have an opportunity.
And the
to.
thing they say about Russell Wilson is, which I'm a short man myself, but
They
I'm playing
put-
in the
yeah.
NFL. He can't see.
Yeah.
When that rush comes, like he can't
It's
see
3
some
batted balls.
He can't see shit that's open. 'Cause
Yeah.
unless he like kind of rules out sometimes.
It's Zach Frazier actually didn't play bad, but like when they get penetration in the center, like you were saying, like they were saying that in the one game, they pointed that out. Like same thing with Kyler Murray, same thing with any quarterback, Baker. You know what I
Tua.
mean? Yeah, but Baker like rolls out more. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he's more of a gunslinger though.
Yeah.
Like he
Baker-
could fucking
Baker
hurt
probably
you.
has a stronger- yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
arm.
he'll do good some days, but he could hurt you.
but
as
that
well.
was like I don't know.
Well, they bounced back pretty good after that loss to Cleveland. We'll see what they could do.
Yeah.
I just think like if you're going to lose a game and you're going to lose it to a top 2 NFC team, I'm
Yeah.
fine with it. It's no harm, no
Right,
foul.
right.
You never fucking play there. You're going to play there 8 years from now.
I thought
Whatever.
like what? I mean, they got some pressure. There was a point in the game where like Hurts, they were getting after Hurts a little bit. He almost stripped him the one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He,
don't
like,
know how he held on
I don't
to that,
either. He like
dude.
stripped him into his lap and like couldn't get the ball off him. But I mean, their O line and D line is so
Oh,
is
dude,
so good.
stacked.
They're heavy in the trenches.
And
They
dude,
definitely
that
are.
Brown dude, he is a beast. Dude.
I think Elliott being out honestly was a lot more detrimental than even George Pickens being out because from the
Yeah, I agree.
outside,
I
I
agree.
mean anything they wanted to do with AJ Brown they couldn't. They
Right.
figured, oh, we'll play man, we'll do press coverage, we'll get right up against him, get physical. And as soon as Joey Porter Jr. was getting physical on him, he would bump and run and go off on a slant
Right.
and get 20 yards.
Yeah.
He was like more physical than him.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Dude,
mean,
he's big. Dude.
He's,
He's
I
a
didn't realize
big
how
dude.
huge
Yeah.
he is, dude. He's
He killed us
shredded,
last
dude.
time.
he had 140 some yards last time. This time he had like 112.
Yeah, he's great.
They're a
He was
good
good- he was
team.
good
Yeah,
on
they're a
prop
good team,
bets.
yeah.
But see, you put that in a neutral field and you have 2 healthy teams. I mean, that game is completely different, I think. I think 100%
I think, like you
goes
said,
down to the
Elliott
last
was a
drive.
very like no one talked about how big of a detriment that was to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You kind of seen the thing it coming with AJ Brown because all that bullshit that happened like the last week with AJ Brown snapping on him. But meanwhile Jalen Hurts is a godfather for one of his kids. Like you knew that beef wasn't
See,
gonna
I
last.
thought, I thought the beef was gonna like fuck that.
Really?
up. I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like a T.O. like McNair. Like, you know what? I ain't throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
You figured out
he did.
any like wide receiver one is a diva in his heart. If you don't want the ball all the time, then you're not built for being a number one wide receiver.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but the thing is, though, when you do look at that historically, if you have a number one receiver who's a big time diva, you don't win the Super Bowl.
No.
I mean, the only one I can think of recent time is AB, but he was a wide receiver 3 at that
At
point.
that
Right.
time, yeah, he
So
wasn't number
you know
one.
what I mean? It was like he's
And
on.
he still walked
He
off
was
the
on
field halfway
probation.
through the game.
Yeah, that was the next year though. But he was on probation that first year.
Well, because once the team gets to it, they're like, I'm going to take away your number one, beat us with
Right.
the rest. So then that's when they get pissed off.
Imagine having your number 3 corner against a top 5 receiver of all time.
Right.
Like, of course he's gonna fucking burn you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you AB can still get it done.
Yeah.
He said he'd play for free for the rest of the
I
year.
don't believe that.
Yeah, he said
Dude,
it.
I mean, like, what do you think
He's the
though he
best,
would do? Like, he walked off and left. I mean, he'd literally pull his dick out, I think, at halftime.
Oh,
at this
100%.
point.
Anything for
It's
some-
all about him. He doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit, man.
You know what? It'd be a hell of a show, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude, what about what's his name won the Heisman? Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I thought that dude from was it Boise or whatever?
Dude,
Gene.
His
numbers,
Genty.
Genty. His numbers are unbelievable.
He says he's gonna break Barry Sanders' record.
Yeah, and he had no love on the Heisman. Dude.
I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, a two-way player. Like,
dude, that looks like he bought that from Learners in Squirrel Hill. That
he got that from Fashion
that
Bug.
women's
Yeah,
that-
Fashion Bug,
that
dude.
pantsuit.
He got shoulder pads on the.
Yeah, he does.
He got that at Deb
He
Plus.
went to Lane Bryant.
Rainbow.
Lane Bryant was like, "Let me get you got anything in a light blue?"
He's like, y'all got this in a powder blue.
But dude, fucking yeah, good for him. But I don't even know his fiance put him on. I don't know, but his fiance sucks.
Yeah.
What happened? I heard
She don't even like him.
Dude, I didn't get to hear.
Dude,
what
so
did
like
she do?
he won, and like Dion's kind of like his father figure, like kind of like his dad, and like Dion's wife was there, who's kind of like his mom, and they were like fucking ecstatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They jump up like yeah, and she just stood there like, and Dion like pinched the back of her arm like
Get up! It's a big moment.
yeah, and she was like.
Well, but it wasn't. That wasn't even it. Like before that, she just like she's there for the ride.
Yeah.
It looks like, you know what I mean. Like her whole. I don't know. I fell down a little rabbit hole, watched a couple clips and shit like that. And she's
Little
like,
TikTok.
yeah, she's like a huge cunt. You know what I mean?
Well, she was trying to.
That's what you find in the
didn't she?
rabbit
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I'll
To break it, make a long
I'm gonna
story
give you the
short.
fuck,
she's a
yeah, I'm gonna
cunt.
give you the fucking what they call that, the cliff notes.
Yeah.
She's a cunt.
What else did she do?
No, well, I don't know. I was watching like clips where she was sitting there and she just wasn't like everything that every time he did something good, like she just
She's
wasn't
not really
there
happy
for
for
him.
him.
She's not happy. And now this dude, like, he's gonna go, fucking first round.
do you think
now
she
she's
thinks
like,
he's
oh
gonna
baby,
leave her
I
or
love
something?
you.
No,
I don't know, but
dude,
could you imagine
she's
the
gonna
memes?
get pregnant.
Like the Russell
Oh
Wilson
yeah,
memes?
she's like, dump this one in me.
She's gonna get pregnant, 100%.
yeah.
That's-
Hopefully
And
it's by
then
him.
That's the right thing to
Then
do.
after his second contract in the NFL, then she divorced him.
Yeah,
and have
yeah.
that
Yeah.
money.
That's the kind of broad I get the vibe.
Yeah, dude,
of.
Russell Wilson. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
first
that
one.
girl who looks like Mr. Ed, that meme.
Dude, she's
She's all
the worst
smiling
picture
like
ever.
this.
Yeah,
And he's like, bitch, you're not sticking around, just so you know.
yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
get
date
first
Sierra.
contract money, and dude, Sierra.
You're on your way out. Yeah, right.
fucking
Sierra
slut.
just
I
slid my
was-
DMs.
I was convinced Mahomes was going to do that to his obnoxious girlfriend.
I hate
But then
her.
she had a ton of work done.
I feel like
Yeah.
she did get
Yeah.
a little bit prettier.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
she's still a pain
Yeah,
in the
she
ass.
sucks, but-
dude.
It's crazy because I went from absolutely hating her guts to like almost feeling sorry for her, stuck
I still hate
with
her.
that fucking cunt Taylor Swift nonstop.
That's your best friend now.
Because
You're
she
de
was
facto.
like, she was talking shit to all the fans, yeah. And then Taylor Swift comes around, and then it's all about Taylor Swift.
Yep.
And then politically, I don't care. It doesn't matter. But like,
They're not aligned.
right, they're not aligned. And as soon as you're not aligned politically, one side's big pussy, and you can't be friends with somebody on the other side.
Oh yeah, she took all of her shine for sure.
Yeah,
You know,
who
like, for
cares?
sure.
It's probably good. It probably, Patrick's probably like, thank God.
Thank
Yeah.
God this is over.
Dude, I watched the whole thing. Dude, they've been like together since like 8th grade.
Yeah,
Right.
and he's never smiling in any photo.
Yeah, he's
None of
sad.
them.
He looks like that dude's girlfriend from all their pictures, dude. She's never smiling either.
I think the best thing she did was separate herself from his brother. That was the best thing she
he's
did.
even worse than
Well,
her.
You don't even hear about him now.
Thank God.
I'm-
Well, that's
Dude.
because he's got them pending charges.
Well, dude, I'm telling you.
Does he really?
Yeah, sexual assault.
But dude,
Is he a pecker checker?
He
I
took
think
it.
I think he's a club groper.
He was up in he was up in a bar, and what happened was like the girl owned the bar, but her boyfriend worked there or something, and he grabbed her and kissed her, and she like, I'm not gonna like be like, but she didn't seem like she was having a bad time,
Right.
But kind of like, hey, maybe don't do that when they've made out before. The problem is you're at a restaurant that you own,
yeah.
and your husband or boyfriend or whatever is looking at all the cameras at that
Oh
time.
yeah.
So that's
That'll
when
do it.
it
Yeah,
was
there's
kind
nothing
of like
egregious. He's just
right,
kind of like.
little peck.
I was kind of happy he kissed a girl.
But
Yeah.
that one year,
Oh, I thought he definitely eat hammers.
But-
yeah, right. He's definitely a pecker checker.
the year they didn't win, his brother was big in the news. I remember
Too-
when she
yeah,
was-
too big.
So I'm telling you, they told his brother like, you got to fucking fall.
You
back.
got to calm down. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're taking it, like you're driving your brother
Even
nuts.
if
He
you
ain't
lost
playing.
the Super Bowl, even if it wasn't your fault, it's your fault.
Yeah,
Right.
bro, he was doing TikToks on Sean Taylor's number when they were
That was
honoring
crazy.
him.
That's
Washington.
bananas.
He walked over the rope and was doing that Corvette shit.
Yeah, and like, dude, and like
First
Sean
of all,
Taylor's
doing
like,
that is strike one.
Yeah.
Doing it over a fucking memorial of a player.
Yeah.
and people
You're a
love
huge
Sean
piece of
Taylor.
shit.
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
I mean that was fucking crazy.
What a garbage bag.
Dude, so there's this chick. She's in Russia, and she has 22 kids already. I think she's like 25 years old. I don't know. Maybe she lives close to Chernobyl.
That's a lot of math.
And she plans on having 100 kids.
She looks like a kid.
Yeah, she wants to have 100 kids. They all look like they're the same age.
One in the middle got this funny.
Is this AI?
First 5 were like with someone else. Then she got with a millionaire, and they had mainly surrogates. So she brings.
So she ain't popping
What's that
all
mean?
This
that.
doesn't count.
It's her eggs, so it's genetically.
Okay.
Oh, that ruins the whole story.
Yeah, I thought.
She doesn't shoot him out anymore.
Yeah.
Not the reason.
That millionaire's like, keep that puss at
Yeah,
tight.
If you had to like
He's
put
like,
on that
"Don't
weight,
worry."
lose it 22 times.
He's like, don't worry.
Yeah.
There's
We
no
will.
way you're gonna be like, let's keep
I
going.
mean,
He's
after
like, well,
like
don't worry,
3
we will
kids,
ruin
aren't you at
someone else's
risk, like
pussy.
for dying during birth?
I mean, I think it's not good. To, like,
Dude, she looks like she's 16
Well, dude,
herself.
women used to have like 12 kids.
My
back in the
grandmother
day.
had 14.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, my grandma only had 5. What a loser.
Yeah.
John's like,
She don't got them
John said that
childbearing
about
hips.
his grandma. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bitch looks like she's 15 and she got 26 kids or whatever.
If you think about that, like the generation before us, like
you had to have kids.
everyone's like mom or dad had like 3 or 4 brothers.
That's like a farm
Oh, yeah.
mentality.
Yeah,
Like, we
you're-
need
yeah,
to have
like
more
the
kids
Amish.
to-
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
To
like,
build our name, our
Yeah.
family name.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
not getting to help one.
You gotta
inside,
work.
we're
Yeah,
just
you
having
guys gotta
another
start
kid.
working. We need help now.
That was so funny, dude. Last week, it was like the last question. It was like, who would you rather have? Would you rather have to work the first job you ever worked for the rest of your life, or live with the first roommate you ever have the rest of your life? And John was just like, "Fuck, I've been doing that my whole life."
I don't know anything else.
Right. Yeah, got depressed and the podcast. I went home.
Dude, you see, surely I know you know what's going on, John. You probably you don't watch it. Yellowstone's over.
Yeah.
What do
yeah.
you think? I don't want to ruin it in case anybody didn't watch it because I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched half it. I thought it was a good ending. Don't ruin
It was a good ending. I was a little let down.
Don't
You know what I
ruin
mean?
it.
I ain't gonna ruin it. I'm just saying it could have,
In my eye, it's fucking crazy that Kevin Costner was not on the last end of the show.
That was his baby. I thought though, wasn't it like that show? All his like.
He's
behind-
starting like a different show now.
Dude, they got like
Him and
3
that dude hate
spin-offs.
each other.
Right, but right, but I think that's why like they bought him off or like
Oh, okay.
they couldn't agree, so he's left. He's doing like another type of like Western, like travel across the country type,
How is he doing? What's the like
I'll
fucking
watch it.
wagon train?
wagon train type
Oregon
shit.
Trail.
Yeah,
Oregon
like the
Trail.
expansion of the U.S. when like everybody's going west. He's doing a show like that.
No, that's cool. I don't know. He was great on that show. That dude, my favorite character is like either him and I like Rip. Rip's the man. Addie, my lady, every chick loves Rip.
She wants you
every
to grow
broad
a black
cream's
beard.
ever ripped, dude.
Yeah.
Like how you
she-
make her wear shit. Do you think she'll like make you wear like a fake beard one day?
Yeah. Yeah. She's
Oh,
probably
you have to
gonna give me
put a
one for
cowboy hat
Christmas.
on.
Yeah, I'll
and
do it.
in a fucking Carhartt.
Yeah. I already chew, so I'm good. I'll just have to spit it on the floor. You know what I mean? That's
She's
all
like, spit it in my mouth.
Dude, what's this story, Larry, you sent me? Divorced woman demands refund from wedding photographer 4 years after she got
Jan
divorced.
sent this one, but basically, a lady got divorced, and it was 4 years after she got married. Basically, as it sounds, she reached out to the photographer and asked for a refund on the photos because they don't need them anymore.
Dude, that's so like.
Did she never
she
order
get
them?
them?
Yeah,
Got
right.
them 4 years ago. They got divorced since, so then she reached out to her after the divorce.
Are you married?
No.
You guys married?
married, yeah.
How long did it take? Because everyone I know that gets married, it takes about 4 years to get your fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say
photos
about a
back
year.
My
anyways.
sister never got hers.
No?
Dude, her like photographer must have been off the deep end.
That's insane.
I got mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he needed a little bit more money to like, dude, I don't know how my sister Nikki was like really like good at like dealing with people
Yeah.
and like handling that shit. Like this dude was like,
So she don't have no wedding pictures.
I'm
Dude was
pretty,
like,
I'm
"Hey,
pretty sure
man."
she never got hers.
He's
That's
like, hey
crazy.
man,
She
I'm
might,
gonna
like,
need
some-
like 20
yeah.
more dollars.
And they're so overpriced too.
Dude, ridiculous.
Dude, this dude was like very expensive. My people were reasonable. Johanna's cousins actually did like pictures too because they were like trying to start their like photography business and like
And they went to
theirs
school
were
for
like
it.
theirs were probably better than the people that actually did my photos.
Can I ask you
yeah,
a
that you had to
question?
pay for, yeah.
How many times since? How long have you been
Never.
married?
Once,
And how many times have you gone through it?
just once,
Just one-
pretty
and
much
why?
after the
When
wedding.
you get them,
Yeah.
like maybe a
that's
year
it.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's got to be the biggest fucking
The
scam
video
of all
from
time.
your wedding, you know how many times that gets used?
0.
Never.
I watched that once. dude.
Shirley's like, I don't
I
ever
did like
see that
watching
again.
it once because
taped
you get
over
to
it.
like because you miss some shit. You get to see
From
who's
their
acting like an
perspective?
idiot.
Yeah.
Who's like dancing all fun. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You get to see that. It is fun to watch, but like no, that's in the archives at this point.
Yeah, I always wonder that because every time I go to a wedding and I see somebody, I'm never like the best man. I'm the guy that plans the bachelor party, though.
Yeah.
But like when I get to see the actual guy in the wedding, the main guy, it's a job, dude. Like you got to go up to every table. Hey, how are you? How are you? How are you?
Yeah.
Did you actually enjoy your wedding?
Not until after all that.
Yeah.
Then I just start, then-
Dude, so like I said, my grandmother, my family's huge, so you have to do that. So you know what I mean. So I'm like watching.
Yeah.
Dudes are having the time. It's not your wedding's not that fun.
Yeah.
No, not
and
for
the day
you.
goes like, yeah. So dudes are like, I drank and then I had to stop because I'm like, I can't be shit faced.
Yeah.
The priest told me not to be
We
shit
didn't
faced.
stop.
Dude, so like, dude, I'm looking at my boys just ripping it up, and I'm like talking to people like you barely know
Cousins
Thank
you don't
for
even know.
coming.
Yeah.
Her side of the family. Then there's finally, I'm like, there was like an hour left. I looked at her hand, and I was like, I want to hang out with my friends. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and
We
she
got
was
the rest of our lives together.
We go to like this corner and just start like fucking ripping shots for like the last hour, and dude. But next thing you know, it was just me and her just sitting in the room, like it was just like empty.
Yeah.
Because there's a time limit. You got to leave. Everybody went to the bar. I'm just like, it's fucking over. You know what I
Yeah.
mean already? I got up started drinking the next day. Then.
Yeah, I came to your room. We ended up staying in your room for like 2 more days.
Yeah. That's awesome. I wouldn't leave the hotel.
Yeah. That's your fucking reception. I like it.
Dude, we were ordering champagne. We had a good old time.
Dude, let's see what else we got here.
You have to enjoy it because the day of your wedding you don't enjoy it.
Dude, you spend all
Yeah.
that money. There's all that planning.
And it's
like
over,
I said,
like,
and dude, dude, I remember Misha came over. Dude, we're getting fucked up. Let's go. And I'm like, dude, I fucking can't.
Yeah.
Like I want to, and then it's
Yeah.
like by the time you sit, like, dude, there's like over 300 people, and you say hi. You're like, get a picture, and then next thing you know, like, it's it.
Yeah.
Like that's you literally.
He's like, dude, you missed it. It's all gone.
right.
I will make one call though.
Yeah, you both had good weddings, but the which one was the Frank DiNardo story at? Was that your
That
wedding?
was-
that was
your
my
wedding,
wedding,
dude. So man, I don't think I ever heard the story. So our buddy's dad, Frank DiNardo,
Yeah.
he's the best. So like we're all like at Shuley's wedding, we're sitting at this table, and there's like the food didn't come out yet, but they're like, you guys can have cookies. Cookie table's fire, where everyone's eating cookies.
Yeah, I come from an Italian family. The cookie table's like
Oh,
3
yeah.
tables long. You know? what I
Yeah.
mean?
So like we're all eating cookies, and then like I'm at this table, Jack's at this table, Jack's mom's at this table. I think your mom,
Yeah,
His
my
mom,
mom was
his
there.
sister.
yeah, we're at the table. So Frank DiNardo's girlfriend, she was like, I want to go get more cookies. She was like, but I don't want to look like a pig. And he looks at everyone at the table and goes, well, it's a little late for that.
Dudes were spitting food out their mouth after he said
Dude,
that.
we've been telling that story. How long have you been married now? 20 years?
Fuck, dude, 16 years.
16 years. We've been telling that story for 16 fucking years every chance we get.
dude, I tell you what, Frank was spot on. Because at Dino's kid's first birthday, like there was Nana's meatballs, and then there was
Tell the story.
Maria's like things meatball. Everybody wanted Nana's meatballs.
Yeah.
especially
His
people
mother
that,
makes amazing
especially people that
meatballs.
knew ate them before. So it's like me and Jack in line. We're like counting them. We're like, dude,
There's like 8
there's
meatballs.
2 left. Like, all right, dude, we'll each get one. They were big, dude. Next thing you know, like Joanna like comes over and is like,
That's Frankie the Weasel's
that's Frank's
girlfriend
dude.
at the
And
time.
she's like, oh guys, excuse me 1 second, and scoops both of the meatballs.
No.
I swear to God. And me and Jack looked at each other. Can you fucking believe that just happened? We're like, what the fuck?
You
know what I
dump
mean?
her, you dump her quick.
Yeah, dude, she just told. I swear to God, we were like in awe.
She jumped the line.
Dude, she knew me and Jack, obviously.
She
And she was
gypped.
like, oh, excuse me, guys. I just going to grab these real quick. Grab the last 2 of not, because there was another thing of meatballs, but those were
Like
those
the
weren't
Second
on.
round draft
The
picks.
They were second round draft picks.
Yeah.
And dude, she just scooped the last 2 on his meatballs, and we're just like, Bill, and me and Jack were just like, we didn't say shit. We're
Did
just
you
like,
tell Dino about it?
fuck yeah.
What did he
I
say?
couldn't wait. He's like, that fucking pig. He was like, Nana's meatballs are so much better. And she knew that.
He's like, you
If
knew
she
that
came
fucking-
over.
he's
If
like-
it was somebody else and it wasn't you two, she would have never done that.
He's like, you know that cunt took all the fucking meatballs.
What a power move by her.
Dude,
though.
like,
Yeah,
she was tall, dude. She was
She-
tall.
She was about 6'1".
She was about 6'1".
she
wasn't-
stiff armed him
Yeah, like
Where's she at now?
we have no idea.
in meatball
Okay.
hell.
Yeah. dude, this is like crazy. But we talked about this last week with the shit with Jay-Z. Did you see the woman that came out against
Yeah, that's
him?
all bullshit.
Yeah. Well, that's why I had to
It
say it.
was, she said her dad came and picked her up 5 hours away. They asked the dad. He's like, I don't remember that.
I think
And
there's
that's something
something
I
wrong
would
with
remember.
Dude, there's
If
something
your
wrong
dad's
with her.
saying that, yeah, she's.
She has. I
Yeah,
think she
Jay-Z
is.
already
she's
paid him
mentally
off.
ill.
He's
She
like,
put-
nah.
No,
Dude.
dude, you didn't hear her?
No, I
so
did not.
usually, if you'd have heard her,
Do you think she
She's
got
off.
like a law firm and thought she could get some quick money?
She got
Top
that
dog
law.
Top dog law.
I was at Jay-Z's house.
Right.
I was getting my asshole licked.
Top
I was
dog
down
telling
and out.
everybody.
Y'all
like, you
don't
say,
get-
you
Y'all
say
don't
you
get
got
money.
Diddy.
I don't get no money.
yeah,
As much as Diddy did it, that might be like a class action lawsuit.
dude.
I'm on it, dude. I
Top Dog-
remember
Top Dog
Mike,
will be
remember
all
we were
over
there?
that, dude. Dude, I love Top Dog. I love his commercials. The best is when he's like telling dudes to crash. When he's like,
Rosa was like, is this really a commercial?
dude, did you hear the one he's talking about
Yes.
tricking? Dude, it's so funny. It's like, dude, I watched the videos, and his friend's a black dude who's like a comedian who makes the videos, and he was like, yeah, got into an accident, got paid, had a good time. Maybe tricked, maybe didn't. None of your business. Ran out of money. What am I gonna do? No hope, no job, no what? Now a red light, bam, another accident. It's time to get paid. Top Dog, run it back. Now I might have but dude, that's pretty
It's
much
worth-
No, I
verbatim.
know, it's pretty spot on.
Pretty verbatim.
If
When
you know
he
the
said-
commercial.
Yeah, he's like, get paid. So I messaged Top Dog the other day on he's
See if
got
they want to sponsor.
huge he got like 440,000 followers. So I'm like reached out to him. He's in recovery too. I'm trying to get him to send all the audio clips over of all of his commercials, and we're gonna
Where do you say he's like his main place is?
it's in Texas.
Dude, he's all over like Pat Pusses.
Oh yeah, dude. Like
How much money do you have to pour into an area?
So his first commercials were just him talking real fast like a cokehead.
Yeah.
And they were shitting on him, going like, "Oh, this dude's a junkie," and he was like,
No,
"No,
not
I'm in
anymore."
recovery."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
Well, he's. Oh my god, I think I need Top Dog. But he's not a lawyer, right?
No, he is a lawyer.
Because I thought Top Dog Law is like Angie's List for law. Like they
He's
don't
the
represent
spokesman.
you.
Is that what you're saying?
No, like I thought if you go on the website, it's like they fucking find lawyers for you
Well, see, okay.
in those specific
You
areas.
could be, because I never went, but like I know that he went to law school.
Yeah.
He finished like at the top of his class.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's not like licensed.
Well, that's the thing.
Pennsylvania.
I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like he is.
Right, but dude,
honestly.
he's got his advertising is
spending big
He had to
money on
spend a
TV.
couple million.
Yeah, but whoever listens to that and goes,
I'm calling
That's the
Top
guy.
Dog.
"That's who I'm gonna call."
Dude, I'm
Right.
telling you though, right now, everyone's talking about these Top Dog commercials. He did his job. If he gets 3 accidents, he'll make his money back.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean
3 bigger
Yeah,
accidents.
right. You get 10 of them. Like I said, that
Yeah,
Morgan.
you're gonna need
that
loss of
Morgan
limb.
was like here for a minute. We doing on them billboards.
Yeah.
Or, like dude, like literally.
Murphy or what is it? Murphy and Murphy.
No, Morgan. The
Morgan
dude,
and Morgan,
He had
that's
his
what
head.
Remember, it was like on the, like he
on
was on,
jacked
yeah,
up
he was
body.
like all jacked. He kept
That
putting-
was actually
he
pretty
kept putting
funny
his head on like
campaign,
different
too.
bodies. It was hilarious too.
yeah.
We had
should
like a
just do
tooth
lawyer
missing.
commercials, dude.
Right?
Yeah. We dude,
You got
we-
Shenderovich,
How can't you
Shenderovich,
call
and Fishman.
Shenderovich? Yeah.
yeah, if
They got
you-
that
like-
other dude, that Dugan, while he spells his name with his fist.
He's like T-U-G-A-N.
Fuck you, pussy.
Yeah, then he's on a billboard with like his little dog. I'm like,
He looks like he's been in a bar fight or two.
yeah,
think?
You know
but
what I mean?
But Todd Thug is literally encouraging people to go out and wreck into people.
Yeah.
that's what I love about him.
You know what it reminds me of? There was an episode of Beavis and Butthead where they're going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Because they got to get food. So they grab the shopping cart and Beavis is in the cart, Butthead's pushing it, and as they get closer to old lady pulls out and fucking hits them, and she apologizes. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Here's $20. Don't tell anybody." So now they have that light bulb spark.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh fuck." So for the rest of the episode, they're pulling out in front of cars, pulling out, trying to get fucking hit. So they get ran over by like 30 fucking cars and they just don't get any more money. Yeah, they just keep getting ran over by random people that don't see them.
Yeah, they should have called Top Dog.
Top
Todd
dog.
Dog would have got you paid. Could have been back tricking with Butthead. Eagle Tits, we got some voicemails this week.
Hey boys, it's Sean from Trafford. I drive around a lot for work, and there's little individually wrapped cheeses because it's easy to eat while you're driving.
Baby
So
bells,
last
yeah.
week I was listening to the podcast, and you guys started talking about Mark Madden's cheese dick whenever I was about 2 bites into it. So the rest of the piece of cheese, I couldn't help but think that. Yeah, it kind of felt like I was eating Mark Madden's dick. So, thanks for that, dickheads. Love the pod.
Thanks, buddy. Sorry about that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a good one. I hope Gary called in this week.
What's
Did
up, GFP? Waterboy here. Tell me it's this good Facebook quote. I shot a 10-point. It identified as a doe. Luckily, I had a doe tag. Nice rack. That's it.
That's
Simple.
so that's why I don't let him tell jokes.
you gotta let him get up here and say that.
Let him cook,
Then when he gets
man.
that, that might hit in Butler County.
Let Chip cook, brother.
No, that was good. Good stuff, Waterboy.
You gotta let him hear
makes
that.
sense.
You gotta let him hit that silence.
It's all
dude.
becoming clear to me
Yeah,
now.
well, let that happen. I'll never ask you again.
No, I swear to God, Waterboy, save that one, keep it in the archives. We're gonna let you run that out on stage. Do real well in this city.
You keep working on that, buddy.
He said,
Trim the
identified as
fat.
doe. Luckily, I had a doe tag. Nice rack. Jeez.
That's a long bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, boys? Gary from Bowling. Hey, it's December. You know what that means. Elf on a shelf. This fucking little elf. You're going to hide him around the house. You're going to do creative stuff. He's this little stuffed elf. And kids love waking up finding him, seeing what he fucking did the night before. Oh, look, he's hanging upside down by the window. Oh my God. Holy shit, look at him. He's sitting in the coffee mug. Oh, he did this. Color on the walls. I don't fucking know. But you always got to do something creative. It's so annoying. So every fucking night, my wife, she'll be like, do you do the elf? And so I started just honestly just putting them in a drawer, banging a Barbie. And so now, anytime she asks me, I just go around the house and I just have this little elf banging all over my house. He's banging the Barbie in the drawer. Call her the whore in the drawer. But yeah, so that's she don't ask me to do it anymore. So yeah, I guess that's good. All right, see you boys, bye.
Dude, Gary sometimes, dude.
Listen, dude, the Elf on a Shelf in Gary's
Yeah, I wanna
defense,
hear you
they're
guys.
fucking torture.
What's your
bro.
guys' experience with all film?
Well, like he said, dude, your kids, they wake up early to go see where the fucking this little asshole is, dude.
Every
It's
day.
fucking
If you
annoying.
didn't, Johanna's moves it most of the time. 'Cause I
Yeah.
usually go to bed earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, dude, they
Rose
wake
will
up. That's
come
the
down
first
like-
thing they ask when they wake up.
Comes down at
Athena's
5 in the
11, and
morning.
she's still like, Johanna couldn't find. Hopefully, my kids don't listen to the podcast. they couldn't find the fucking elf. Johanna didn't know where she put him from last year, and she's like, then you got to like shame your kids. Like it's probably your fault.
You
for being
assholes.
so bad that she don't want to come back, and then then
If you'd act right.
right, if you act right, then she shows up and writes this letter.
Other than like for Instagram photos, like what's the point of it though?
It's just a magic.
Like, do you get like if you find the elf, do you get a gift?
No, the elf's a
kids just
dickhead.
like
the
it.
elf's a
The kids
dickhead.
like it.
So the elf's a
Okay.
dickhead, right? And he fucks shit up. And apparently he's a snitch. He's like seeing his little snitch. and he goes back and tells Santa if you were bad or good or not.
Okay.
Because right before Christmas, the elf goes away, reports back to Santa.
Is that the story?
I
guess I didn't
I
know
assume.
it was
I don't
that
know.
It comes with a book, don't it?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't read
Yeah,
the book.
yeah, that's the
I mean, yeah, you try to
synopsis.
you try to put them on like a chandelier. Some people do like, there's a good thing where
Dude.
people do like wild shit that's like,
Yeah.
I know people that go out of their
Right.
fucking way, like
like he said.
For why?
By the time this part in the game, you're like, just move him anywhere.
yeah. I hang him on the fucking into the lights. Then he's on the curtain.
How many days is this? Is it all
From
December till Christmas?
after fucking Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas?
Holy shit.
Yeah, every fucking day, bro.
Dude, this is I have a
I'd rather slam my
But you
dick in
can't
the
touch
door.
the elf, right?
If
They
you
are not allowed to
Now,
touch
if the
the
elf doesn't move, then you blame the kid. Somebody must have touched him.
Yeah.
Then they fight with each other.
Oh, that's the no.
Yeah.
Now
love
the guilt trip is probably
Yeah.
the only good part of
And
the
with
elf.
the twins, like they gotta be going nuts. Like, who did you touch the elf?
Yeah, and there's only two.
So you
of them.
guys
They
didn't
blame it
listen
on
to me
the dog and
yesterday. You
shit.
didn't empty the dishwasher. The elf's seen you. That's what you move.
Yeah, or I'll be like, I didn't. Rose's like, did you move the elf? And the elf? Move the fucking stupid ass elf, dude.
Like, fuck that elf. How many more
Yeah.
lives do I have to
They're like,
keep up
Daddy,
in
why
this
is he in the same place? Like, oh, you guys fucked up.
elf?
You guys are real pieces of shit.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. So I just wanted to say that was the best ending to any show. Johnny just being totally disgusted saying, I'm living both of them. Oh, that was great. I wanted to comment on the teacher with the kids pissing her pants. Good for her. Kids are pussies nowadays. Don't fuck up your bathroom privileges. Behave better. You get to go to the bathroom next time. You know, there's consequences for your actions. That's what teaches them kids. You fuck up, you're going to piss your pants. You're fucking 6 years old, 5 years old. You know how to use the potty. You know how to behave, sit and be quiet. You know, half the shit you did in school and got in trouble for, you didn't go home and cry to your parents because you got in trouble for something or got yelled at. You didn't want to tell them because you'd get in trouble again. And it's not even the kids' fault that they're pussies nowadays. It's actually the parents that are pussies.
I love
So,
Kenny.
whatever. And a little harsh. It sure sounds bad. Your kid pissed himself in school, but whatever. Good for that teacher. Fuck him, kids. Hold your piss. Behave better on the bathroom break.
You guys have the best callers.
Oh, we do.
Has anyone ever been like? Because they all rant, right?
Yeah.
Has any of them ranted and their wives go, "Shut the fuck up, Gary"? In the back.
Yeah, specifically Gary.
Really? I
His
just made
wife
up a
and-
name.
Wife and his daughter have been in the background a couple times.
Dude,
Really?
Gary said some fucked up shit about his wife.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
He said, so Gary last week was talking about, he's like, dude, my wife wants all this credit and everything. For, I mean, she lost all this weight. All she's doing is sticking a needle in her stomach. Like, what the fuck is that? You know, I mean, big fucking deal.
He was like, Zampic.
He's like 280. She ain't no lady. Like, dudes are fucking.
Hey, I ain't impressed.
Yeah. He's like, big deal.
He's like, you're all hot now, but you didn't earn it.
Gary, dude, yeah, I love our callers are the best. I mean, fucking Kenny called in so long. He's like part of the show.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah, I miss
Kenny.
me some
I'm a
Kenny.
personal friend of Kenny's.
Yeah,
yeah, fuck
Kenny.
yeah.
So you didn't know him before the
No.
podcast?
Yeah.
He showed us his tits on live show.
Is this Polish Hill, Kenny?
Yeah.
You're talking about? Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Me and him stayed out till like 3 a.m. the one night.
doing what?
Fucking all types of ill shit.
Was this the night of the Bard bus?
Yeah.
I knew that was.
Zaybird dropped. We did the Berg bus together. Me, Michael, and Kenny, dude. And he's like, nah, shows. He's like, I ain't come out with you all night in order to take you out and have a drink with you. I'm like, all right, we'll go to yesterday's. It turned into tomorrow's.
How'd Kenny get home? Uber?
I walked home.
Yeah. You live up
They
the
kicked
street.
us out of the
Jolie
bar.
walks home fucking from anywhere he's at.
He could be on Southside.
Dude,
You
South
can
Side.
take morning.
South
Like, Jolie, you
Side.
want to ride home? Like, no, I'm good. And then next you know his mom's yelling
I
at
go
me.
get my steps in.
Yeah.
It's like 5:42.
There's plenty of times where I looked outside like, oh my God, it's tomorrow already. I gotta walk home.
Dude, the worst is when I went to that methadone clinic and I'd sell my bus pass every month for like $30. And then like I'd have to walk to the methadone clinic from Greenfield, dude. Dude, so many times I cut it close.
Where were you going to
On
the methadone
Washington
clinic?
Boulevard?
Yeah.
Oh, that one all the way over by the.
Ah, it's a fucking walk.
That's
Dude,
a
I had a
hike,
bike
bro.
for a minute.
I can't even
And
fathom
then I
taking
sold
that
it
walk.
for drugs.
Yeah, I traded that for drugs. But like the bus pass, they were like, quit selling your bus pass, dude. Like, quit selling it. but it was like every time I got it, someone was like, "Oh, you $30 for it." I'm
Like, all right.
sold. And but meanwhile, I had to get to the methadone clinic every fucking day. It ain't like I could skip it. But that was the time I almost shit my pants when I was going there, and I ran up on the train tracks and shit on the train tracks and wiped my ass with a sock. And then, like, I just remember going to the methadone clinic. My foot was freezing cold because it was all wet. There was, like, snow outside. Wiped my ass with my sock. It was, like, 11:59. They were trying not to let me in. I'm like, listen, I just shit on the train tracks. I need
to be here now.
They're like, oh, it's 11:59. You're lucky. If it would have been, I was like, I know. If it would have been 12, but I timed it out right. As soon as I literally started, like, running after I shit and, like, wiped my ass, like, pulling up my pants, running down the train tracks.
Every second stride.
We need to get you famous, dude. The Mike Zidell 30 for 30 would be fucking
Yeah.
It'd be like 30
incredible.
for 60.
What if I told you?
2 for 10, 2 for 20. That would
Yeah, 2 for 20.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, all right, everybody. We're taking a commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield Finance podcast. You're probably asking me why I'm so tan. Well, I'll tell you why, Jack. It's because of Bahama Breeze Tanning Salon in Greenfield, located right next to where the Subway used to be across from Cohen's. If you're going to tan today, make sure you tan at Bahama Breeze Tanning Salon in Greenfield.
What the fuck? This whole podcast you just turned in, like, the whole first 20 minutes is just a Z-Bird commercial. That's all this fucking thing is anymore.
Sold my soul.
It's just like who pays Z-Bird from top to bottom
Right.
for the first 25 minutes of this fucking show.
You gotta stay tan, dude.
You gotta
Winter's
stay
coming.
tan.
Pub in the park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. We've been here many a
I
time.
love
That's
pub
your
in the
local
park.
joint.
Yeah, I can
It's
walk
over
to
at
it.
Swiss
Walk
Helm
home,
Park.
even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. It's just a cool spot. Like, right, they still have their patio open. I would say, in my opinion, like we have other bar, like, you know, like 12's on South Side. It's like more like a bigger place, like, yeah. But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood
For
bars.
sure.
And
Reasonable prices.
reasonable prices. They got a pasta special every Monday, chicken parm, broccoli, chicken Alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, and even more. Wednesday nights is trivia night, 7 p.m. start, prize for winners. Thursday from 6 to 9 and 11 to 3, Thursday from 6 to 9, Saturday from 11 to 3, wing specials, $125, jumbo whole wing. And I'm not a huge fan of jumbo whole wing. These are fucking fire. So you got to check them out. They also do stuff like Taco Tuesday. They put on here, not too original, LOL, but I love a good taco on Tuesday. And they also have dinner specials every Friday. We'll be updating you on stuff for Pub in the Park and all the other places, you know, that sponsor the show. But make sure, if anything, we appreciate your support on Patreon and everything. And if you get a chance, support the small businesses that support us, because they're the backbone of the community. You can't go to like fucking down to Barnes and Nobles or to Express or to Starbucks and be like, hey, can you sponsor my podcast? No. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Finance Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Let's see who'd be Corn Dicking. So first off, it's Scott Hansen, the dude from NFL Live. They promised 7 hours, all football, no commercials. Now they have commercials. They got people to subscribe, pay all this money, and now they have to be commercial free.
They call that the old okie doke.
Yeah.
Good for him.
To be fair, that guy doesn't fucking pee for 7 hours.
He doesn't?
No, he stands there the whole time.
I didn't read the article.
Well, you ever?
It just says liar. NFL Redzone hires Welcome fans. The NFL showed 4 short commercials during Sunday's Redzone broadcast with viewers seeing a split screen. Oh, so they still had the
I
split.
hate the split screen.
I do too.
I hate the split screen in commercials.
That's starting to drive me nuts when they're during the not during the NFL Red Zone, but during regular NFL games.
During the game, yeah.
And the commercial's running long, and then the play starts, and you're still.
And it's like so small. You're like, dude, I got a fucking 70-inch TV. I got 22 inches dedicated to the football fucking game.
Yeah.
Right now. What the fuck?
My biggest gripe with Red Zone, I think Red Zone's the greatest invention of all time. But like, I hate that when they clip to a game,
yeah,
they don't show the fucking replay. They cut to another.
I know.
game
Yeah,
immediately
yeah,
after.
yeah.
So if it's like a controversial call,
Right,
they're like,
right.
suck a dick. We're going to Baltimore now.
Like, oh man,
Where the
is he
Ravens are
in
up
or is he
37
out? Yeah.
fucking 5. It's like,
Right.
no one cares.
I want to see if he touched both feet
Yeah,
down.
like keep
yeah.
this on. We're entertained.
They said they said that the NFL is going into 18 games.
Yeah, well, that's what they were. I think
At
that was
some
their plan
point they
all
will.
along.
Yeah.
How
But
many
then they're going to
fucking
get rid of
games can you
preseason. They're going to
altogether?
can it. Yeah.
And they keep trying to push more into Europe. I'm like, does Europe even fucking want us there?
Or Mexico.
And I feel like they
and
don't.
everything.
Well, here's why I don't think so. Is when you're filling up a whole stadium
Yeah.
of like, let's say it's the Jaguars versus the fucking Giants.
That's what that. Yeah, the last
And
game was.
90% of the jerseys are different teams.
Yeah.
You don't have enough fans
Right.
in that place. I do know, like that.
Well, yeah,
the big
so-
rumor is we're playing in Ireland next year.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
not
heard.
confirmed.
The
but,
Steelers
like,
are. That makes sense.
from what I've heard, there's a high percentage that Ireland's getting the game, and then obviously if Ireland gets the game,
the Roonies are going to
the
want
Roonies will be the first ones to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like you said, I don't think there's enough.
Like they're saying that
Fan
at some
base.
point they want to like put a team and like, dude, this is our thing.
Yeah.
You greedy
stick to
pigs.
your 0-0
This ain't-
soccer.
Yeah, this ain't.
But
This ain't
imagine
the,
being a
they
team
wanna-
in
they
Europe
see
and
the
you gotta
NBA
come to
making all this
America
like
to
Asian
fucking
money.
play
out
all
of
That's
it.
what it is.
They see they want to grow the pie. Like,
And
dude, how much more money these dudes need?
But they've tried it already. They did the NFL Europe. Remember, like
Yeah.
the Frankfurt Galaxy.
But it was
and-
just dudes from here who couldn't make the NFL.
Right,
Like,
It was
yeah.
a B league.
It wasn't like dudes from over there who were playing in
Yeah.
the league.
They
No.
don't want. Yeah, they don't want to play it over there. They don't.
Hey, why don't we do our best first, third best? And if they
Yeah.
beat us,
You
they
know
can
what's
have a
funny?
team.
In Europe, honestly, playing soccer, you make more money than most NFL athletes do. Like soccer contracts are enormous.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
for like the
If
Everywhere
you're
else in
a
the world,
good player.
soccer is soccer.
yeah, that's because they're gay.
Right. They're not.
Everyone else is
It's just
fucking
keep
gay.
it-
All
I'll-
the strengths.
I'll be honest.
don't like it.
I am not like I'll bet on soccer because I'll bet on anything. But as far I can't watch a soccer game.
Not at all.
I watched it during the World
Cup.
Cup. The one time when I fucking cut my toe off, I was bedridden, so I had to watch it. You know,
How was it?
terrible.
Dude, the best is-
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the worst.
It's fine.
I mean, I was
Like,
on a lot of drugs
Misha
too.
was trying to like tell me, like, dude, it's like me trying to tell him to watch baseball. He didn't
Yeah.
play it. He don't understand
Yeah.
it. He don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
He's like,
That's
dude,
how I
what do
feel
you
about
mean? He's
soccer.
like,
I
dude,
never
it
really
was
played it.
0-0.
I really don't give a shit.
I think the only
He's like,
time
game was 0-0. The pitch was silent, dude.
the only time I could ever get invested into it again is if COVID happened again.
Yeah, right.
Because like all we
I
had
had no
was 3
choice.
a.m. Korean baseball.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So like at that point we were watching anything to bet on. That's why UFC
I was
fucking
betting
blew
on
up,
dominoes.
dude.
I was betting on dominoes in Guatemala.
Were you actually? Yeah.
That dude, I've bet on that bullshit E-League shit.
Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah, E-League's like the electronic like rocket games, like where the dudes race in the rockets and shit. Like E-League, like
He's watching Battle Bots.
yeah, I didn't even know what I was betting on. I swear to God,
You wanna-
since they said E-League, and I was like,
I one time. Well, we did that in Vegas. Remember?
yeah.
We picked a bunch of like transgender basketball leagues and picked a team. But the most embarrassing thing I've ever bet on in my life was I was down with my bookie, and the only thing that was left,
That's how long ago it was. You had a bookie. at the
yeah,
time.
was Miss Universe.
Yeah,
And so the first thing I'm thinking is, well, who's the hottest chicks, right? Like Latinas, whatever.
Yeah.
And so then as I'm looking up like the girls, when I searched Philippines, there was a tsunami that was about to fucking smash them like 2 days before the contest. And it's like, dude, we all remember Brett Favre's Monday Night Football game when his dad died. You bet on heavy hearts. So like that whole weekend, I'm betting on the Philippines, hoping that town gets wiped the fuck out so that I can win. So
She's like, it's for
you
my
can't-
family back home.
Yeah, you can't watch. Yeah, you can't watch a game. So I'm watching literally the Weather Channel with that circle getting close. I'm like,
Oh,
come
good.
on, motherfucker, hit him!
oh, you mean a typhoon? You said tsunami. I'm
What
thinking,
the fuck's the difference? They're dead.
A storm in the Philippines.
That's gonna do it in
Yeah,
huge amount of
whatever.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
want,
anyways,
country.
I want Okinawa destroyed.
barely hit him, and they got third place. So I fucking lost.
If you would have hit
Who
that
won?
on you, you'd have won.
I would have won. I would
Who
have
won?
won $3,000.
Who won?
Latvia.
Brazil.
Spain. I think Spain won, which, yeah.
I get it. I'm not
Me
mad.
too, dude. Me too.
I could have jerked off to that, dude. You know, like No, it's not weird, but like
Just the name Spain.
You know what I used to always jerk off
You got
to?
me all moist.
The Girls Gone Wild infomercial.
Which one? The in between commercials or the 30-minute
the 31
one?
See, here's the funny thing.
Yeah,
I was,
the info, yeah,
I was
yeah.
living in a homeless shelter, and next to the homeless shelter, there was like you advanced to live with like 5 other dudes, but they were all
You
old.
advanced.
To
That
live
was,
in a
that
house
was
in a
level
room.
2.
You got a room, so like, I got this room and everything, but like it didn't have a TV or nothing. But there's a TV in the living room, and TV in the basement. And I was the only one there that had a job. Everyone else was on disability. The other 4 dudes. The other dude worked there in the kitchen. He made like $3 an hour. So I remember like I'd get up for work at like 5 in the morning. And my ride didn't come till 6, and I'd run downstairs, watch the infomercial, fucking hammer myself.
Hammer one out.
Oh, yeah. And the one day, like, the one old dude got up early, and I was like, he came down, and he goes, what are you doing down here? I'm like, nah, dude, nah. I'm just trying to keep. I didn't want to
What do
wake
you
anyone
think
up.
I'm doing?
Yeah. And then there's just a girl on TV, like,
Oh yeah, dude.
You were like, pull.
For me, it was Howard Stern on E, and then Wild on E with Brooke Burke.
Brooke
Those are my
Burke.
cranks.
Oh my god.
Those are my cranks. As soon as they go to like the nightclub or she's like outside, I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, you're like, I hope she's in
I forgot about
Bermuda.
her.
Like,
Yeah,
please be
dude.
in the Bahamas. Please be in the Bahamas.
remember the
Yeah.
when I first started cranking, remember the grind?
the grind with the redhead chick?
Yeah, you'd have to jerk
Dude,
off
spring
and then stop
break in
because the
you
one
had
dude-
to
spring
run
break
home.
in general, dude. Then
You-
we went to like spring break, and you're like, gee.
You'd run home from school and the ground be on, and you'd be that hot red-haired chick, and then
Come on.
and then it was like then it came to a
Switch-
dude. You're like,
switch
no,
to a
no,
dude,
no.
yeah.
And then you're like, oh,
If the dude,
oh,
the dude
no.
get the ski shot like
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be Eric Nice, like,
Yeah,
yeah, what's up?
knees all shredded.
Yeah, and you're like,
looking
oh,
at me in
I'm
my
so
eyes.
fucking gay.
You're it.
Jack would be. Yes.
You can't say that.
No, we got too many sponsors. We can't. Yeah,
Which one?
yeah.
That's the second time I said that. That's still pretty funny. I don't care
that
what
was
you guys
funny.
say.
That was good.
If Jack was here, he'd be like, Eric Nice was hot.
yeah.
Dude, did you see
He'd
his
have a
ass?
boner.
Who cares
Yeah.
if you jacked off to him?
Yeah,
it's
I
only
mean, if
kind.
you finished on Eric Nice, that's okay.
He's like, dude, I would hold it until Eric needs
Yeah,
to.
I would prefer Eric Nice.
I'd rather jerk off to him than some of them skanks on the show.
Yeah, right. Fucking with all their butt cheeks out. I hate them.
Then me could like, dude, I tell you once, I tell you 1,000 times, Jack likes dick.
Yeah. I get
He's
that
like,
text
dude.
once a month.
He's like, dude, every fucking episode will be 1 minute where Jack is just talking about nothing but dicks, dude.
I'll be like, what does this dick look like? I don't know.
He's like, who gives a fuck about his dick, dude?
Dude. Oh, man. So, dude, McDonald's employee is not getting the $50,000 reward for catching that dude Luigi.
Why
Why?
did you pull back on the reward?
Yep. It says, today I learned that if you call in the tip that leads to the arrest of a top criminal, you most likely won't see the money put up by the FBI. McDonald's employee won't be seeing $50,000 for reporting where Luigi was. To see the money, you have to be approved by a committee, and they were a secretary, and then by Secretary of State. What a joke!
Oh, breaking news: the Secretary of State is now dead.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, why
Feel
would
like
you want to be a snitch then if you ain't even getting the money? 50 grand, yeah, that's
Someone
that's,
McDonald's, 50 grand.
50 grand.
That's a
Yeah,
big,
that
that's
was-
a come up.
What? On that dude Luigi?
Yeah.
50 racks?
grand?
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, he
Would
killed
you-
somebody.
100%.
Dude, did you see the gun he used? The other one, I was like, that's the weirdest looking fucking gun.
Yeah.
It looked like the fucking gun from Johnny Dangerously, the one dude had.
Oh,
the
yeah.
barrel was like this. It was 3 feet long.
Yeah.
What was it?
He
was
made
a silencer, right?
Well, yeah, but, yeah,
was
but
it
he-
3D printed?
Yeah, it was a ghost gun.
Is that
No shit.
crazy that you can? I don't even know what a 3D printer is.
He need-
Right, right.
I
So
guess
so
it's
he had to buy
plastic.
the mechanism, like the fire
Yeah.
mechanism. You buy that, and then you print everything else. And it
So he could. Is it because he couldn't get a regular gun because he had mental health issues, or he just wanted to?
Did he?
go-
I don't think he did.
I thought he was a fucking genius,
He was-
wasn't
yeah.
he?
I thought he. Yeah, I thought he was super
Yeah.
smart, but I thought he started going nuts.
Yeah.
well, they said that the whole beef was that he had severe back
Back, yeah.
trauma and this and that. And then I seen a video of him surfing. He's fucking shredding rails like skateboarding.
But
like
they
Tony
said
Hawk
his
out there.
boys said that after he had the back surgery, he went nuts. They don't know what happened. They say he started acting weird as fuck.
Well, who maybe probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the medication.
Or the lack thereof.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we needed to sedate him.
Well, yeah. He
Well, I
started
mean-
taking them.
I mean, obviously he had.
Yeah,
he
right.
Had some
Get on
type
that
of,
Zuzu.
Dude, you search down the fucking dude of the head of the thing. Like,
That
you
has
search
nothing to do
you're
with you.
obviously fucking nuts.
Yeah, you're
you
not.
might be bitch. Like, dude, this fucking doctor fucked me up. I'm not gonna get ahead of the healthcare.
Dude, so many chicks want to fucking blow that dude too. He threw
He
his
looks
whole
like he has a hammer.
Yeah, he just threw his whole life. He could have been fucking all them chicks and he had to kill someone.
He's all jacked up. Luigi, he got a good name.
Yeah, Luigi's a good name. That's a
Dude,
solid Italian name.
there's so many chicks that are gonna be writing him in prison.
They're already probably making a fucking Netflix special on him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That Ted Bundy shit,
Just
girls
about
were
his
blasting
eyebrows.
themselves to him.
Yeah.
It got announced that someone's already.
Larry
That's
jerked off to
insane.
Larry jerked off to the Aaron Hernandez one.
Did you?
Yeah.
When Gronk laughed, or when did you come?
Specifically when Gronk.
See, his abs look fake right there.
They do. They look like implants.
Why is there a big circle around?
He looks like what was that movie that we painted it on?
300.
Yeah.
It
that
looks
ain't
like my
real.
Hulk Hogan costume I bought when I was a kid. When
Yeah,
it's all
that's not a
foam.
backpack. That's a shirt he's wearing.
Yeah.
It's like Kiss the Chef. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
What was he doing at McDonald's with that fucking
In Altoona.
those washboard abs?
Yeah. You do not eat Big Macs.
Have you been to Altoona?
They knew right away, like this guy's out of place.
All
fucking
we
at
had to
McDonald's?
do,
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude,
Same
Altoona.
Manhattan.
That's
bro,
a, that's
hide
a
at the
planet of
Altoona
pear
Grand
people.
Mall. No one's fucking there, dude.
No one's hot
He
like
could
that.
have lived there for years.
Right.
No one would have known.
With this Altoona pizza thing.
The grossest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Shuley knows about it.
What is it?
Dude, so
Shuley, good.
I got family out there. I've never, ever been like heard of such a silly thing like this. Dude? It's like green
put-
peppers and American cheese.
They put like wrapper cheese on pizza.
Yeah, they put Velveeta singles on a fucking loaf of bread. Looks like the grossest thing I've ever had in my life. You know what that looks like? When I used to get fucked up at my parents' house at like 2 in the morning, I'd come home and I'd make a grilled cheese and just put it like a piece of bread with a piece of American cheese in a toaster.
I've done that.
Yeah.
My mom used to make this fancy meal called pizza bread. It was when she'd give me a loaf of bread and a jar of ragu and go back to sleep off her hangover. And then, like, dude, I remember, like, I thought it was a big deal. And, like, the one day, like, Angelo slept over at my house. He was like, dude,
What
you got
the
anything
fuck
to
is this?
He's like, you got anything to eat? I'm like, yeah, Mom, will you make pizza bread? And she was like, yeah. And, like, Angelo's fucking, obviously, the Denardos are Italian, you know what I mean? He's like, dude, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what, this ain't like a real meal? He's like, dude, it's fucking sauce out of a jar on a piece of bread, dude.
No
And she was like,
cheese.
hold on, I got some cheese.
Thanks, Mom.
But I ate it, dude.
You grew up on that
When
shit.
you're hungry,
bro.
you'll fuck some
Did
pizza
you see
bread up.
the caption that lady, like, all Altoona does is betray Italians?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, fuck, dude. This is great. Man in Michigan wins lottery and buys everyone on his street solar panels. How would you feel about, like, don't you have to be like, yeah, I'm cool with that?
He was like, no.
Michigan's like poor.
You got no say in this.
Like-
What if you rent your house?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
He's like, you're about to rent these panels too, motherfucker. These are all.
like the dude, he
everybody's
was like,
getting 'em.
and they like interviewed him, and the dude was like, yeah, he was like,
What's he look like?
it's like a hard working blue collar dude.
He doesn't look like a goof.
No, he kind of looks like a little bit of a yuppie. You know what I mean? Like a little, nah, but
He
like
probably-
to buy solar panels, you gotta be a yup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You got to be a yup.
But
Yeah,
like,
or you just get
people
pawned.
on the street are starving. They're starving.
Yeah. He's like, fuck the water. We need solar panels.
Yeah, buy him a sandwich.
Like, my house has
Flint,
a hole in
Michigan
it.
got the worst water in the tri-state area.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get you
Buy
a
me
solar
water
panel.
filter, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Or build us a fucking lake.
Yeah.
Or like a whole
Let's
fucking.
drill for a well.
Yeah.
But what's them? Give me a Brita.
Yeah.
I need
That's
one
it.
Brita.
Dude, could you imagine a Brita? It can't stand up against Flint water.
No, it probably melts it.
Yeah, instantly.
Nothing would just come out.
Yeah,
It'd
right.
just be stuck.
It'd be like two
One
drops.
drop.
Everything else is just fucking cancer. It's like Chernobyl water.
Yeah, your Brita got cancer now.
They said that those Chernobyl documentaries aren't accurate. Did
What do
you
you
ever
mean?
hear that? Like people from Chernobyl were like, dude, it's not 100%.
Yeah, they walk out with 3 legs. Like,
Yeah.
no, he's not.
The
true,
one head
for
was
real.
shaking, yeah. The other one was like shaking.
What? I mean, Chernobyl's definitely abandoned.
Yeah, well, they said like the timetables. They try to make it look like
Like, dude, it's fine here. You can eat potatoes and everything.
they cover up for people. They said like there was people that should have been blamed, and they like never got named.
Well, that's Russia. That
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, Pravda.
Nothing's wrong here. Children, good to play. Maybe grow one extra arm, you know.
He's like, now you can work harder.
Not smarter. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Redzone and Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosado and Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
We'd like to welcome Atlas Pest Solutions. Their services include bed bugs, roaches. They kill termites, fleas, and bees, and wasps, and general pests, ants, and centipedes. He don't handle wildlife like raccoons and stuff, but if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. You can get a hold of him at 412-414-2948. Atlas Pest Solutions at 412-414-2948. And tell him you heard about it on Greenfield's Finest podcast. Dude's a beast. He did my neighbor. That's all I meant to do.
Cleared it out.
Cleared it out. He don't fuck around.
He ain't trapping raccoons or nothing like that, you said?
Yeah, I mean, if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. Buddy. Yeah.
Says so right in the ad.
Yeah. Says it right now. He'll shoot anything. But, he mainly sticks to bed bugs, roaches, termites, fleas, bees, and wasps, and general pests.
Nice.
Yeah, so welcome
aboard.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry John, what's grinding them gears?
I have a work one just because we finished up the season today. Pretty pumped about that. But there was some weird shit going on during the season, dude. You can buy this 10-pack of gloves, these blue gloves, everybody gets them. And for some reason, dude, I only have throughout the year, dude, I think somebody's fucking with me. I don't know if it's Mike. Come clean today.
You're taking all the left hands.
He's taking all the right hands. I got fucking 10 left hands in the truck. I'm trying to put a pair of gloves together. I'm like, what in the hell how the hell can I lose all?
I buy my own gloves off Temu. I only shop in China.
Yeah. It's probably not Mike. So it's something going on.
It's
one of them weird things that for some reason just the right hand and I'm just I'm going through. I'm like, how? And then I'm like, here's this one got to be right.
It was that dude Raul.
If you flip the coin, you flip the coin 100 times. There's no way it's gonna be heads 100 times.
Raul's I got a brother with only a right hand. I'm all back to him.
He sent him back to Mexico.
I should have looked for the one dude that works with us. I only got a right hand. That probably makes sense.
He's like, can I Western Union glove? With money order?
I will pay you in pesos.
Yeah.
So I got a good grinder. Christmas is coming up, right? And every year I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be ready, and I procrastinate so bad. And then I'll try to go shop. I tried to go shopping the other day. I went shopping. I ended up at Home Depot looking at power tools, just to buy myself.
They're all
shit.
on sale right now.
Right, and I'm like, dude, you know what? That rider is really looking nice right now. I'm trying to buy myself shit, dude. It's either that or I end up fucking just going and buying weed, and I don't get anybody anything ever. I'll leave my house to I'm going Christmas shopping. I never get anybody anything.
Dude, it's the hardest thing in the world, I think.
I don't know what to get people.
Like, I think 1 and 2 is like asking your significant other what you want for dinner.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is what do you want for Christmas? Because it's always, oh, I don't care, just surprise me. It's like, why don't we just get
Just
cards?
tell me.
And instead of laundering money behind
Right.
the fucking
Right.
family.
Or
'Cause-
just tell me, like,
It's
what's
That's why
the
we
one thing
pissing
you want?
away all this money.
Right.
Like, if you want it during the year,
Right.
let's just get it.
Yeah, and that's it. And call it
That's
a
what
fucking
we're
day.
And
kinda
that's what I
at-
tell my wife. I'm like, dude, like I get paid. You have all the money. You know what I mean? Like you have access to every penny I
Yeah.
make. You want something? Just go get it.
Yeah.
You don't
Just
mean
go get
that.
it.
I don't mean it. I know that.
Wait, this is for the
Fuck that.
podcast, John.
I know.
Rosie,
No,
you're
but that's
not
the, like,
listening.
dude. I honestly like then it's like you like say that, then you get closer. Like, dude, I gotta have something for her. To open
Exactly.
up. And then you're out. I'm out the 23rd.
Yeah.
I'm like, then I just like, buy a bunch of filler.
Well,
Dude,
then,
yeah.
then
Shoes,
I'm like,
then
Rose.
some perfume.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, like
I'm
I
A
usually do
Yankee
perfume.
candle that
No,
you printed her face out and put it
Yeah,
on.
yeah, right. I got a good story about that. The one time I went to the Yankee Candle with this dude that was working for me at the time. And,
Ben?
Yeah, Ben Gauzy, dude.
Yeah.
We're looking at, like, he's trying to get a candle printed out with his girl's name or face on it, and the girl's trying to help him because he's an idiot. He can't like figure it out. So she comes over and she grabs his phone and clicks on it, and pornos come up.
Oh, man.
Right? He's like, my fault. And he erases it and gives back the phone. She hits it again, and pornos come back up again. I'm like, God,
he doing it on purpose?
close your windows, you idiot. Yeah, no, he just
Like, what are you jacking off on lunch break?
like
buddy?
3 different fucking tabs were open of just.
He was
fucking-
definitely getting it at lunch.
Oh, I hope not.
He seems like
He used
seems
my
He
like
shower.
seems like a
he'll
lunch
jack off
jerker.
every time
A
he goes to
lunch
pee.
jerker.
Did I
Yeah.
ever get you with the selfie?
No.
Where I asked to take a selfie. So like after shows and stuff, I'm like, let's get a selfie with the comedians or like anybody. And so I'll get you posted up next to me, and I just have gay porn playing. And you're like, yo, what the fuck?
That's hilarious.
Zawadney taught me that. Yeah.
So what? When you're like, hey, look,
You're like, let's
and
get a
you look
photo.
at it,
You're
it's
with
just two
someone,
dudes jacking
and
each
it's
other
just a
off.
dude just eating another dude's hog.
Oh.
Okay.
Dude, our buddy, dude, he used to do this prank. It was pretty funny. He like shaved his ass and put oil all over it and everything. And then like they would go out to like a club or something. He'd like show the dude, like, dude, check out this broad's ass.
Croft talked about it on
Yeah,
DVD
Maury.
before.
Yeah, and he said, dude, like, damn, that's a root. You know, and he's like, God, that's mine.
He's
You
like,
homo."
you're gay. That's my ass.
And now those two would know it was a joke, and they'd go team up on
Right,
someone
but
else.
in,
By the end of the night, they'd
in
be like,
all of our defenses, he had a decent root.
yeah,
I don't even think he was shaved. I just think he has a hairless ass.
it might.
Odd.
He would like show. He was like, oh, check it out. Like, I ain't bad. He's like, yeah, that's me.
He was like,
Freaking
yeah,
queer.
dude, I agree that.
Oh man, back you like your grinder.
I got a gear grinder, but I don't want to come off as an ungrateful asshole.
Yeah,
So you do comedy, and you do comedy.
yeah.
So my biggest gear grinder is when you have a show and it's the day of the show and you're putting the show together and you get text messages from everybody like, hey, where should I park? Where do I get tickets? Or like, oh, I'm here. Can you come say hi to me? And it blows my mind because like they don't take it serious what you're doing at all.
Yeah.
Like you have to be in the right. Like if your fucking cousin was Ben Roethlisberger, would you text Ben at 12:30 and be like, hey, dude, I'm trying to get my tickets on Ticketmaster. I don't know how to fucking get them.
I'm in the gold lot.
Yeah.
How do I
Where do I
get
get? Should I park here? Like, it's the most.
Can you validate this for me?
Dude, it's and the reason why I bring it up is because this show, and this isn't gonna sell tickets, but but the show, like I didn't know there's like no fucking parking at this venue.
There is.
Is there?
Yeah.
I thought it's all street parking.
No, there's a lot.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, I was just there picking up chairs like in the summertime.
For what?
They were selling a bunch of theater chairs. Remember that?
Yeah, but did you get them for?
Fratty's mom.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
you told me about this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, good. No, there's no gear grinders. I love you guys. Buy tickets.
Yeah, buy tickets and fucking find your own parking.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah.
Right.
You park in Greenfield, I'll drive
Don't
you
ask
over.
me basic questions. Where is it? How do you get there?
Yeah, oh, dude, it's insane. Because honestly, like, so I'm a little bit younger than you guys, and everyone will ask for how do you get there and everything like that. I've never learned how to do anything without a GPS.
Yeah, right.
I mean, my earliest stage of driving was printing out
MapQuest.
directions,
Yeah.
and that's how I got caught stealing my mom's car. So I stole my mom's car.
You left 2 print copies of a map.
Bro, I left my laptop up with the directions to New Jersey. I stole my mom's car to go to a Jets game. I took her fucking car, dude. It was so stupid. My buddy and I had $160 combined, and we were like, "We're going to the fucking."
This is
game.
good. We got way more than enough money,
Dude. So they were 3-8. We were 8-3. It was Tomlin's like first year.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we could probably get tickets. They look cheap enough, and we
Wait,
don't
wait,
realize.
wait. Tom was first year, dude. I was like 18. How
Oh,
fucking old were
I'm
you?
35 now.
So you were
I
like
was 18,
17?
just
Yeah, okay.
18.
All right, yeah.
So I stole my mom's fucking 2004 Chevy Cavalier, which, dude, first of all, it had a
That's a
bedazzled
great
kitty
vehicle.
cat on the gas tank. So it was already a bad trip. So we drive there, and as we go there, there's a huge snowstorm.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this. Cavaliers aren't good in the snow.
Yeah, they're not
at
known
all.
for their.
There's a fucking
all-terrain.
deer on the highway, and it starts looking at us. And I'm like, yo, it needs to fucking move.
Right.
It starts running at the car. So I swerved my car. I clipped the side of it, but like just right by the headlight where there's only a little dent that nobody saw. So when I came back home, like we there was no sleep. We lost the fucking game, by the way, in overtime.
That
Thomas
sucks.
Oh, you got in
Jones.
with 160?
Dude, I met up with DJ Bonix.
Oh, really?
Somehow, because I did a show with him maybe like a couple months later. They were tailgating, and I got to tailgate with them. One of their guys had an extra ticket, 2 extra tickets. We paid $60 a piece for the tickets. Then we ate at Waffle House, and we paid with all fucking quarters. But we had like $8 in quarters for the tip, too. Yeah. And she's like, I'm not collecting this. And my buddy goes, well, you're not getting this. And took like 64 quarters back for the tip.
You had to
Anyways,
get a satchel.
I get home, and my mom goes, hey, how was the game? I was like, it sucked. We lost. She goes, did you have fun there? And I go, what do you mean? And they showed me the laptop with the printed directions. I was like,
I know
oh,
where you were,
fuck.
you jerk.
Yeah, they're like, we called the state police and everything. I go, no, you didn't. She goes, how do you know? I go, because this car's not fucking inspected. I was like, you're not ratting yourself out.
Yeah, this is coming back to you at some point.
So you were doing shows at 18 already?
Yeah, right out of high school, dude. And so here I am.
Yeah.
Dude, nothing.
Doing Greenfield Finest
Fuck
podcast.
yeah,
Dreams
dude.
do
You
come
made it,
true.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all in the rear view now, buddy.
Hey.
Oh, dude, my gear grinders. Down at Costco, I had to pick up a prescription. Usually, when you pick up a prescription, you can go in the one door. You don't have to go through all the bullshit and walk through the whole store. Because I just want a prescription. I want to leave.
I didn't even know Costco did prescriptions.
Yeah.
They could do
So
it
I
all.
go to walk in the right side, and they're like, "No, you're not allowed to cut through this way no more, unless you're going to customer service." So I'm like, "All right, I'll walk around." I'm like kind of in a hurry, and then I'm like, I may as well take a cart in case I see something.
In case I see something I like.
So I end up with like this gyro platter and like this thing of Christmas cookies, which is fucking fire. I had to get those. I bought a game for my PlayStation, and I almost bought like, it wasn't NBA Jam, it was like the new arcade thing. I almost spent like $800 at Costco. And
Just
it's all,
to get a prescription.
and it's on purpose. Because they want you to
Oh,
go to the
absolutely.
fucking store. And I got harassed by the AT&T dudes. I'm in Costco 4 times a week. All the time, just like, I'm good, my man. I'm good, my man. I'm good, my man. And they're relentless. You know what I'm talking about? When you walk in
I know
AT&T.
exactly what you're talking about.
But I'm just like, why would you cut that off? Then they see
They made $800 off of you.
they see me, yeah. But then it made me think, like, I usually do self-checkout. So they go through the self-checkout, like, real, like, thorough. Because they're like, yeah, you could have snuck something. The other day, I didn't do self-checkout. I went in line to pay because I had cash. And when I got to the lady, she didn't recognize me. She was a new person who was a fucking idiot. And she, like, literally lifted up everything. Lifted up my fucking cookie tray, and the fucking cookie slid out of the thing.
Nah.
I got to go get
Did you
another
get a new
one.
one? Yeah.
Yeah. I
Did
went
you
and got
make
it.
everybody have to like wait in line to go get more cookies?
All I did,
cheated.
no. I was like,
You got to walk all the way around.
she's like, oh no. I said, I'm getting another thing of cookies.
Yeah,
Why'd
you
you
just
lift it up?
shredded all my cookies, yeah.
she's like,
Why would you lift the fucking cookies?
do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I was sitting on the box, and then the cookie was sitting on the box. All it was underneath there was like mozzarella sticks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I
She
had the
thought you were
mozza-
hiding socks underneath
I had
there.
mozzarella sticks, and I think like Dove soap, and like a couple other things in this box. And then I had the cookies sitting on top of the box, but you could see it. And when it's not self checkout, like they know the items went.
I don't know, Mike. You
What?
might have
Free
gave her a
box.
bad feeling.
Yeah, before I leave the store.
Look at this dude.
Dude, I get a box.
He looked
Dude,
at you like you were an idiot. When
Dude,
you said
I get a
that
box
pre-box. Of course
before
a pre-box.
I get a box. As soon as they're ringing out my shit, I'll go grab boxes. And
I thought you got one, like put it in your cart and went shopping.
He was like, no.
No,
Dude, I
no,
was with my
no.
dad at Aldi's one time, and like, you know how you need to have like boxes at Aldi's
Yeah.
as well? We were like waiting in line. He's like, oh, fuck that, we need a box. I said, where are you going to box? He went and like, there was almonds. He like took them out of the box and took the box. Dude.
Did
I'm
they
like,
say
you're
anything?
such a piece of shit, dude. Nah, he like, who the fuck is it? Dude, my dad went to Aldi's one time with a glass with ice in it and bourbon. And walked around the store drinking them.
Like he was at the club?
Like, dude,
What is
what
their
the
excuse,
fuck
though?
is wrong with
What's that?
you?
For no boxes or like they don't cost a lot of money at all.
And your shit comes in the box.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
so like why are they just cunts
I know,
about
I know.
it?
Here, I'll tell you why right now. So when they broke it down nationwide, it's only nationwide brands that do this. They're saving tens of millions of dollars by reusing those boxes, because now they don't. Most of the boxes they don't have to dispose of. Have someone come pick them up. They're saving money on that. They still do have to recycle some of the boxes, but now they don't have to recycle as much. On top of that, they don't have to pay for bags, shit like that.
Well, in the city,
It's crazy because our groceries are a lot fucking more.
All right.
Yeah, right.
So-
Everything went up, and then they're saving money on
We
boxes.
save money, but suck our dick.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then you're stuck with the boxes. That would be my girlfriend's gear grinder. There's 30 fucking boxes in the house.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, that's the thing with the Christmas shit, like the fucking Amazon boxes. Bro, the amount of fucking boxes
Yeah.
that come to my house is ridiculous, dude. The girl's like, what's that? What's that? What's that? I'm like, I don't know. Your mother, she got a typewriter. They're just like hide shit in the basement.
They're like, Mom don't even know how to read.
Yeah, dude, she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, that's Braille.
Dude, I had a bunch of those boxes when I lived back in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Because I would buy all kinds of shit off of Amazon and stuff. But I lived by myself and I had an unfinished basement. So every time I would just take my shit, I would literally just throw them down at the bottom of the steps.
You couldn't
dude.
even get down there by the time you left.
Bro, when I was moving and I had to get all my shit, I couldn't tell what was box stuff and what was just random boxes, dude. It took fucking forever.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. The amount of waste, like, you get something little and it comes in a fucking big ass box with like all these.
It's
paper
those nesting
wrapped up.
eggs of boxes.
Yeah,
You
like,
get,
dude.
one box and then another one, another
Like
one.
Rosa gets like this vitamin
get away
shit.
from you, dude.
Yeah.
And it
You're
comes in a
done.
big
You don't
ass
start
pack.
cutting them, it fit.
Yeah.
When I go on a baseball cord bender, dude, it gets ugly. You know what I mean? There's just shit everywhere. My girlfriend wants to fucking kill me.
Do they send it in sleeves like the bubble wrap?
No, I'm talking about like I'll
papers?
open up boxes of
Oh,
cards.
you're getting cases.
No,
You're
a
getting-
case. I'll open up
you're
like
getting
5
it
or
by the
6,
key.
and I have to wait till she goes to bed because, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll open them up, and she caught me the one day. It looked like there was just like 6 empty
She's like,
boxes.
Michael, what are you doing? You were like,
My pants are done.
yeah,
Around your
yeah.
ankles, yeah.
Like, this is a Ricky
She's
Henderson.
like, she was like, why is your Girls Going Wild infomercial one? I'm like, I like to open cords
Why
and
is
jack
it paused?
off.
Why is it paused at 500 Amazon boxes here? All this hard ass chewing gum.
Did they find that Paul Skeens card yet?
No. Here's my old theory with that. They're not going to release it for a while because it's selling product.
Right.
So it's not even, it probably hasn't even been put in a box yet to
Yeah.
sell. Other pro debuts have come out, but not that one. But, you know, someone will get it, and it won't be me. I know that. All
Just
right,
keep buying
everybody,
boxes.
we're going to take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them, they have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's hot sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Finest Podcast. Don't forget, December 28th, me and Matt Light at Carnegie Music Hall in Homestead. Tickets are posted all over social media, and they're also posted. It'll be posted in the description of this video. Yellowstone ended this week. Great series. Surely, or I'll start you, Matt. Just one. We can't name more than one because you'll steal someone else's answers. What's your favorite series of all time?
Dexter.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's the serial
That's
killer?
a dude.
Yeah, it's serial killer.
What's it about?
So it's pretty much like he's a vigilante. So it starts. They don't they tell you, but he's a young kid.
Yeah.
He's adopted. His dad's a cop, right? He has this itch to like kill shit.
Yeah.
Right, like bugs or whatever, but it keeps growing and growing. So it becomes people. So his dad teaches him this code on how to kill people and get away with it. So when he's an adult, he becomes a blood spatter analyst. Sorry, I'm retarded. Blood spatter analyst for Miami Metro Police. So what he does is he figures out who the killer is, whatever it is, but 99% of the time he leads the cops on the wrong track so he can kill all these bad guys. And then he keeps like a little vial of blood in his air conditioner for each victim he has. And it's cool because his sister's a cop.
Yeah.
And so, like, they're always looking for Dexter, but they don't know it's Dexter. It's awesome, dude. It's really good. Yeah.
Everybody.
It's Michael C. Hall. He's the same guy that was in 6 Feet Under. He was the funeral parlor director in that. And then also they have a spinoff now, like Young Shelton, but it's Young Dexter.
Yeah.
And I think it just comes out now. But yeah, that's
I've seen the
that's
Young
my
Dexter.
favorite show, dude. I think it's phenomenal.
I hate Young Sheldon.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah.
No, you don't like Young Sheldon.
It's such a fucking
I never
dork.
watched the older ones.
Dude, it was. I didn't like him on
I
that
only
show.
watched. I only watched. What was that show?
Big Bang Theory.
Because of Penny's amazingly hot.
Oh, she smokes show.
Right?
Do you think anyone on that show smashed?
No.
Her?
Each other?
Fuck no, dude.
No.
You think You think David from Roseanne was fucking her?
No,
He was
David
like
fucked
70
Sheldon.
No.
He was like 70 years old on that show. They had him playing like a
Well,
college.
Sheldon's
Yeah.
gay in real life. So
Yeah, she
he's
found out he
not.
couldn't
Kid.
fuck Penny, and he
She's not.
switched teams.
Yeah, maybe. She's
It's
a
like
smoke
she is
show,
so
dude.
hot.
Yeah.
Fucking geek.
Shoy, what's your favorite series?
Ah, man, I'm gonna go with this. Might sound corny, dude, but I was a huge fan of Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that ain't
good.
nothing
Yeah,
cool.
I
That's
like
a great
that.
show.
But that's like, I mean, it's like, that seems like an easy go-to. I was thinking about it, like, I like a lot of these shows. Like, I liked Peaky Blinders was
Yeah.
pretty good, but I think Breaking Bad,
I
dude.
never even got
I
through
could
the
watch
whole
it over and over
Breaking Bad
again.
thing.
You didn't?
It's good. Yeah.
Oh, you'll hate
He,
Skylar.
like, killed
She's
the
such
guy
a
with
huge
the,
cunt.
like the acid. Then he like went there. I'm like, that's gross.
Well, they were all like the same era, like that time. It
Yeah.
was Dexter, Breaking Bad, and Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that was
Were the
like
top
the hot
three.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sons
for
of
sure.
Anarchy was a great show.
Yeah.
I like the Entourage.
Oh, great
Entourage
fucking
is
show.
Entourage was like one like I made sure there was a lot of HBO. I liked a lot of the HBO ones, but Entourage was like one like, you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, like
Was
you
the
made
movie
sure
good?
you
There
watched
was
it.
so many
The movie
hot
was
chicks
good. It was
in
like, yeah,
Entourage.
kind of had to like round everything up in it, but it was good.
There was so many hot chicks in Entourage.
Yeah, they always show like a little bit of nudity.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them
Just
HBO
enough.
shit, like, dude, I know you want to pick Boardwalk Empire was like the one I like too.
That
Yeah,
was that
a
was
lot
a
of
good
like
one.
20s nudity.
I just like the set
20s
of it.
nudity.
I
Yeah.
thought nostalgically
yeah.
because it looks so much nicer
The
than what
era-
Atlantic City looks
Yeah.
like now.
Yeah.
Now you get hepatitis.
Just how they dress
Yeah.
and shit too.
It
you
was
know?
cool,
Yeah.
man.
I like
a lot of bush.
I feel so bad that like so for Entourage, like I traveled, I did a few shows on the road with Jeremy Piven, who plays Ari Gold.
Right.
I've never watched a fucking episode of Entourage.
He's probably
Really?
the best dude on it.
Yeah,
I know,
he's great.
that's what everyone says. All I know is he yells Lloyd a lot. Like
He,
his
he just
assistant
goes
or
on like
something.
rants,
Lloyd!
but really
Yeah.
well put together.
So
rants.
isn't
They're
he-
trying to do a second one. He's been pushing it forever. But I don't know if they're ever going to do
Right,
like
it's probably his best.
Yeah, that's a
character.
lot
Yeah.
of money for
He could
him.
probably
Yeah.
have it, they could probably just like do a spin-off with just him.
Really?
Sorry, Gold. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a great.
He was good in
series.
Old School.
I'm the dean.
Yeah.
Bro, he was such a prick. He's so fun. You know my favorite rule of his? And I told him this and he
Cheese.
gave me the dirtiest look ever. So the first time I did a show with him, he was kind of like standoffish.
Yeah.
Because he just got into like stand-up because he wasn't acting at the time. And I did the show with him. But beforehand, he was very quiet. I did well. And then afterwards, then he was like nice to talk to me and stuff. And we're talking about stuff. And I go, hey, man, I don't want to sound like a dick, but my favorite role you've ever done. And he's done like everything, dude. Like he had a small part in Seinfeld. He was in a, a bunch of movies.
What was that movie?
But bro, Rush Hour. When he plays the gay fashion designer.
Yeah.
When they walk, you think, oh, you look like cute with a dead animal on you. Buttercream, croc skin, buttercream. And so he wasn't supposed to have any lines in that movie. He was only supposed to say, I'll pull some items. And he fucked with them the first time, and they couldn't stop laughing.
So he just
and-
ad-libbed the whole thing?
And Chris
That's great.
Tucker was like, you got to keep that in.
Yeah.
And so he did it again, and they used, I think, the first take in the first place.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, he's that was funny, hilarious. They need that little backward shit.
Oh, yeah.
He talked about that in his show I went to his comment when you were on that show.
Yeah.
He mentions that.
Does he?
He said something about like I think Mike Tyson came in or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting him confused. Did Mike Tyson like come into the set or something like that, and he was fucking with him?
I don't know. I don't know that, but I remember telling him that because I helped him rewrite some of his jokes,
Yeah.
and it's so funny how night and day comics are, like when they don't know you and they think you're just a fan, but then like when you don't know who they are,
Yeah.
then they're so much fucking cooler than
They
you.
appreciate that more.
Because you're
yeah.
not playing 21 questions with them. You're
Yeah.
kind of like, I'm here to do my thing. I'm here
You're
to
not
do
kissing
yours.
their ass
You don't
either.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so he's been cool as fuck, man.
Is he getting back on the road?
Yeah. He's going to be back in Pittsburgh March 21st at the Byam. So I get to do the Byam for the first time.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I'm
pretty
excited
cool.
to make
How- is he-
$100.
he's-
What?
He's like,
It's going to cost me more to fly back to Pittsburgh to do it.
But I was saying this before, but like on one of those shows, but like it's funny how like the rates for comedians like to perform with bigger comedians like at the Improv and stuff. They said it hasn't changed
Since
in
the
20
'80s.
years. Yeah,
Since the '80s, $50 for a host per show. Feature gets
100.
100. Now in Texas, it's different. Some clubs will pay the host more because the host job is harder than a feature job.
Right.
The feature comes up
Does
when the
this-
crowd
does-
is not looking at ordering chicken tenders and all that shit, and the crowd's ready to go. The host has to eat a dick, ask how many fucking birthdays
Nobody's
there are,
listening to
fill
you,
out this
yeah.
fucking checklist.
Right.
We got a great show for you tonight. Here's the first person you'll pay attention to. Boom.
See, yeah, like
And it sucks. It's a hard fucking job, man.
the funnest time I ever had like hosting recently was like when I did them Steve Byrne shows because it was a 2-man show, and it was cool because I got the feature and the host money. You know what I mean?
You did your shit too, though.
Right,
Yeah.
I did my dude. He was cool. He didn't have like a big like, hey, make sure you do this. He was like,
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, just be fine when it's my time. You know, what I mean? After 15, bring me up. He's like, you don't have to do nothing too crazy. I'm like, all right, cool. And like that's like the best feeling. You just go up there, do your shit, and it was like, because like the sound guy at the Improv now kind of gets the crowd a little. He does that 3 clap thing
Does
for
he?
you. Yeah.
Good.
He's like, are you ready for the show to start? And they're like, yeah. He's like, you can do better now. Are you ready for the
Oh,
show?
good.
So by the time you get up there, it's like, all right, that's out of the way.
Yeah.
I can get to my material.
See, that's nice because most of the times at comedy clubs, the introductory person is the same person who does the fucking thing at Kennywood when you get off the Jackrabbit. Thank you for riding Kennywood. Bye. And like, what the fuck did this guy say? And then you hear the music, and a lot of people have never been to a comedy show before, so they think the guy who they're paying to see is the first person there. 'Cause
Right,
it's a
right.
one. And then they see this motherfucker, 5'5" with asthma. They're like, no, we're gonna. All right, we'll take a sex on the stage. We'll get chicken fingers, and they don't give a shit about you, man. So if you bat 1 out of 3, I think you have a good set, right?
Yeah.
As a host,
yeah, as a host,
1
yeah.
out of every 3 jokes, if it lands hard, you're good.
If you can get a couple good pops,
Yeah.
you're in there. My favorite show, Sopranos. I mean, I was.
I
like,
knew you were going to say
Yeah.
Sopranos.
I've watched it so many times. You know what I mean? It's weird because like I always restarted episode 2. I never watched the pilot. I don't know why. Like the first episode, I hate it. And it's
Tony's like accent's really not in there yet.
and it's kind of more like
The
a
acting's
comedy.
bad.
Yeah, it's almost like a comedy kind of because like the ducks are in it, and he's like more like, hey, you know. The second one when AJ's teacher's car gets stolen, now I'm into it. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, but I always start there. I'm back on season 3 now for the
How many
fourth.
times did you ran through that fucking series?
Well, now I'm laid off. I'll watch it 6 times.
What is there, 9 seasons?
No, 6.
Oh, there's only 6?
Yeah.
Wow.
But the 6th season has the most episodes. It has
Okay.
like 6A and 6B.
Well, that they were selling that booth, the last scene. Did you see that? They
No.
put the booth on eBay.
Oh, in the restaurant.
Yeah, the last I saw it got up to like $50,000.
See,
But I don't know how much
What do you
it's
do
sold
with
for.
that?
Yeah,
You
you
get-
What
put
do you
it-
do for it?
No, I mean with it.
Yeah, you
I mean, honestly, like
Sit there.
you could. I
Come
would
on,
assume
kids,
if
it's
you
dinner
own a
time.
restaurant, it's a tax write-off.
You know what?
Right, yeah,
That would be
yeah.
a good
Right?
I
idea.
spent fucking more on worse shit than that.
Dude, I like what I'd want to.
People
it's
buy
a little,
farts.
It's a little jukebox thing. Yeah, the jukebox thing is. I don't know. That thing is cool when they play Journey.
$82,000, $82,600 sold on eBay
How much?
buy it now?
for that booth.
Yeah.
It started at 500,
No shit.
but it sold. It officially sold at
How much you
82
buying
cents.
farts in that booth for?
Yeah, it's Tony. Everybody going to
Very
Tony.
nice.
Gandolfini
Fart
queefed here.
I need that on dry ice. I
Yeah.
don't want no steaming warm.
Maddo
fart.
was on a rag in this booth in 1997.
Oh man! All right, now we gotta get some. What would Greenfield do? There you go. All right. For your birthday, would you rather only receive cheap presents you love or super expensive presents that you dislike but can't get rid of?
I'll take the cheap shit all day, babe. It's the thought that counts, Michael.
I know Jack would say super expensive. I'll answer for
some of the extravagant shit that you can have over at your house when people come over. You're not gonna like it. But
like a crystal bowl.
If I have a llama in my living room,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Like,
Nah,
look at this
dude, give me-
Look at this table from the diner to Tony Soprano.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Look at this jar of farts
Yeah,
from
right.
fucking
This
Meadow.
jar of
From
farts.
Janice.
You open that in 20 years.
Yeah,
That's gonna smell
the
nice.
green color came with them from
Janice wiped her ass with this napkin.
This is Janice's rag.
This is one of the tampons. It came out when she took a shit. We were able to salvage it. It's either that or an aborted baby. We don't know.
This is a fetus.
What would you rather have, Matt? The cheap presents or the
No, I take the expensive shit because eventually, like, when you die or whatever, like, you're gonna be able to sell it for something for your kids. Or
Like, hey,
like that.
Gemma
But
Jamina, this is for you. This
yeah,
is a jar of
I didn't give you a
Tony's
will,
Fingers.
but
Let's think about the material. Things just start getting dropped.
oh yeah.
Birthday, like the jokes you can make about.
Well, the thing is too, like we were talking about earlier with the whole Christmas present shit. Like, if I want something, I buy it.
Yeah.
I don't buy expensive things. So if I have a random, like ceramic, like ape that's 15 feet tall, like in my living room,
It's worth 20
a
grand. I'll
hysterical-
take it. Yeah.
it's a hysterical conversation piece.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and like you said, the resale value got to be somewhere.
Well, you can't
Eventually-
get rid. That was the thing. You can't get rid of it.
Oh.
So like once you die, yeah, it goes to your kids, so they
Yeah,
can
so
sell
they
it.
gotta
Oh,
put up
I'd
with
love that because then they'd fucking hate me even more.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that might be the
Yeah,
the
that's the
redeeming
fuck
factor
you.
right there.
Oh, it's too heavy to get out. Oh well, enjoy it.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You've
That's better. Yeah, I'll do that all day.
All right, here's the second one. Would you rather try to survive in an empty shopping mall for 1 week with a T-Rex and 2 raptors, or be stuck with Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, and John Wayne? Who the fuck comes up with
This
these
is
questions?
Jack.
This is from Reddit.
Right.
Pull them up while we're doing the show.
I would take the T-Rex and the 2 raptors because they're not gonna fuck me after they kill me. You know what I mean?
And I don't think they're as smart as those three. Dude, Jeffrey Dahmer had enough balls to go up to his San Francisco police officer while he's looking for his 13-year-old naked Asian victim.
Yeah.
That dude was banging on the fucking and all he said is, "Oh, it's my boyfriend. He's a little too drunk." And because everything that was going on with the gay,
Yeah.
and they laughed about it and let him go. To
Dude,
have that ice cold
those
fucking
Asians
vein,
are so silly.
I mean, that's like Tom Brady clutch of pedophiles. Like, fuck that. Give me the fucking dinosaurs, dude.
Right.
He's gonna talk me
Yeah.
into making
Hey,
it myself.
How long are you gonna be in there for?
A week.
You get a high from them.
Yeah. If they're so smart, why aren't they fucking here now?
I'll go
right?
I'll go in Spencer's. No one goes in there
Yeah.
anyway. You know what I mean?
National record mark.
No, that's why I go in the
yeah,
Raptors.
that's the first place Dahmer's going. He's
Yeah.
like, all the weirdos are in Spencer.
Or no, what's the where's Hot Topic?
Yeah,
at?
he's like, I'm gonna go straight to Hot Topic and try on all the women's clothing.
All right. Would you rather see a concert you like with a friend who hates the band or the stranger that likes the same music? With a friend. I don't
friend,
give
yeah.
a fuck.
Yeah, I hope you hate it because I'm gonna have more fun making fun of you, make you listen to it.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than being with someone. I went to a concert before with someone that I wasn't that cool with because I was all drunk and made the decision like, yeah, we'll go tomorrow. Then tomorrow came and me and this
Yeah.
dude went and I was like,
And then
dude, why did I
tomorrow
agree to
sucked.
go? It was Tom Petty. And I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, he sucks. He's
I
a
ended up
terrible
getting,
friend.
It was terrible. I ended up getting him to try crack for the first time though. Like, so he was like,
So it wasn't that bad.
He was like, man, let's go back to Pittsburgh. I was like, he's like, because I was living in Washington.
He
at
was
the
like, last dance with crack
So-
cocaine.
So I was like, all right, we'll go meet up with my buddy Schuster. So went up, met up with Schuster, ended up with some weird ass, like someone was having like an apartment party. Shit got out of hand, started smoking Crizzle. I ended up staying there for 3 days. Dude went home the next day. He's like, man, that shit's fucked up. I couldn't sleep. I just drove home.
See, I think I was that friend before. So I went to Guns N'
Like smoking
Roses.
crack with Mike.
No, I mean like how they say like the friend that doesn't like or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went to Guns N' Roses with Stutch and Crawford. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
And dude, listen. Before I even saw these guys, it's us three and Ray Zawadny. And I'm like 7 fucking vodka Red Bulls deep. I drank Fireball, and then I opened up one of those 30 milligram Adderalls and just ate the beads before I even saw these guys. We go into Guns N' Roses. Me and Ray are absolutely fucking smashed. Those two are just quiet, having a good time.
Normal.
I'm buying pounder beers to throw into the pit like a fucking grenade and try. And I just remember, all I remember, Croft was like 2 songs in. He's like, "Hey man, I gotta go." Fuck.
I ruined it.
Yeah.
That's the new Bill.
Yeah.
Old Bill would have
Old
grabbed
Bill
that
would have been throwing him with you.
Or he would have been mad you were, yeah.
Dude, I was at that concert too, and I wasn't into Guns N' Roses. My brother-in-law loved it. It was on a Tuesday night,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, and I was like getting ready. I was like, dude, I think I'm gonna get out of here. He's like, dude, you didn't even hear what's it? He's like, dude, were you even at Guns N' Roses if you didn't hear Paradise City?
You know what's fucking funny, dude?
Yeah,
Me
and
and
I'm
Joe
like,
were talking about
dude, I'll stay for Paradise City.
We were shoveling snow the other day, and we were talking about it. He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, I didn't even want to go to this concert. I went there, and they got mad because I didn't hear Paradise City yet."
I was down to go to the concert, but it was like Tuesday. It was getting late.
Yeah, you start
I gotta
doing
work.
gaggers on a Tuesday.
dude. It's like I'm ready to go home. I wasn't a big Guns N' Roses fan.
Yeah, you can't tear the club up on a Tuesday.
Says who? All right. You get $1,000 a minute. You can either go through feeling extreme physical pain or extreme emotional pain. Which do you pick, and how long do you think you could go? If it was like a panic attack, I'd rather feel physical pain.
I could take
You
physical
think
pain.
you're gonna die anyway?
I'm a cunt when it comes to emotions.
I would
Huge
take the.
cunt.
I think I'd go.
Like you don't have emotions, or
No,
you're
no,
a pussy?
I'm a pussy.
Okay.
I'd rather you punch me right in my face and tell me you don't like me.
As far as taking pain, I don't know, like extreme pain, like I don't know, maybe like you're getting $1,000
What
a
kind of
minute,
pain we talking?
They're saying like
You
extreme.
ain't pulling out my fingernails, are you?
Nothing actually happens. You're just feeling the pain. So like,
I'll take the
So
pain.
you're emotionally.
So you're good after,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
emotionally
I'll take-
too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the next day after doing coke. So I'm doing that. I torture myself
That's
for
like
free.
every
Give
Wednesday.
me that.
Hey, that's like
Yeah.
every Wednesday morning.
How long
Yeah.
do you think you last?
I'm such a terrible person. Fuck.
$1,000 a minute.
Like, I'm doing this for you guys.
how long can you go?
Honestly, a fucking year. Easily, dude.
Me
I
and
mean,
Matt
I'm
will be
pretty
hanging out
fucking
all
miserable
all
now.
year.
I'm not going great now
Yeah.
for free.
I made $32,000 this year. Okay, you triple that, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll be with you.
Yeah.
I'll be holding your hand right
Yeah.
next to you,
Yeah,
pal.
Yeah, if you
dude.
think about it, if you could hang on for that long, you could retire eventually.
Yeah.
If you get through a few
And you'll
hours.
never be
Kick me in my
sad
nuts as many
again.
times
Right.
you want. Yeah, right.
If you can
yeah,
make
the
it-
emotional pain is gone now.
If you can
Yeah.
make it
'Cause
like
I don't have to
2
worry
8-hour
about it.
shifts, you can retire. You got a couple $1 million.
Yeah.
A little over $1.5 million, I think.
Yeah, we can
Maybe
do
I'm
that.
off, but
That doesn't go as far as it used to.
no, especially knowing the cost
No,
go.
with this drug habit.
I used to have a $40 a day habit until I won the Powerball. Now it's $400,000
Yeah.
a day.
Gotcha.
All right, let's see. Here's the last one. During every conversation, would you rather introduce yourself as an alpha male or end the conversation with, "Glad that's over with"? Say, "Hi, I'm Mike. I'm an alpha male." I'd rather say, "What's wrong with that?"
No, I'd rather say, "Glad that's over with."
Yeah.
To everybody
so
I talk to,
funny.
that's hilarious.
Is it for one night?
Like, hey, what's up, Eagle
No,
Tits?
for every conversation.
Like, hey, what's up, Eagle Tits? How you doing? He's good. Glad that's over with.
I kind of like it now.
I would say
That's
that in a
so
heartbeat.
funny.
I might start saying it anyway.
You could avoid so many uncomfortable conversations.
You never
'cause
have
they
to deal
know
with no one again,
How
though.
much of a dick you are, dude.
Yeah,
We went to. I've never been able to like I can talk shit behind backs, but in person, I'm like, I'm like the biggest pussy ever. The only time I've ever done this, so the Berg Bus, we did the Berg Bus, right?
Yeah.
And they have a Halloween party every year. And so they live in Swickley, and the neighbors always talk about jobs and money and everything like that. I took mushrooms before I went there. And so when they were this guy was talking about his glass company, because I was so fucked up on mushrooms. It's the only time I've ever talked somebody off. I was like, "Hey man, to be honest, I don't give a fuck," and I walked away. And Nick was like, "I wish I had the balls to say something like that." I was like, do some mushrooms.
Yeah, take mushrooms.
Yeah.
Gives you a lot of balls you didn't know you had.
Yeah, it like, took my filter off. I would usually just think it.
Yeah, I'm just like,
You know, I said it. I was surprised I said it.
The worst.
Are you done yet?
Dude, I
Like,
can.
oh my god!
I remember
You're
one-
so annoying.
One night in particular, it was probably about 15 years ago. I was with some friends and we were gooning, and it was like waiting for them to finish their story so you could start your story.
Oh,
right?
that's the worst.
And you're like, yes, I got one. And then dude's telling like the worst story ever. And then finally, like I remember saying, like, get to the fucking point. And everyone bust out loud. I don't want to say who it was.
Dude,
But like,
I've been there, but you're like, yeah.
Side
You're like,
combos are breaking
yeah.
off. You're losing people.
Wait a second, asshole! I got
was
fucking.
like, before I was doing comedy, but I'm like, you're walking the room. Everyone's leaving. The story stinks.
The only problem with this though is that like you got to remember, like if you're talking dirty during sex, after you come, glad that's over.
She might be thinking that too.
Yeah,
She might be
Rosa
like,
usually
fuck.
says that.
You done yet?
It's about fucking time.
Thank God. She's
Yeah.
like, I thought that was never going to end.
I was trying to watch Mama's Family.
She's like, Below Deck comes on in 7 minutes.
Oh,
Hurry
man.
up, man.
Oh, man. Well, this was a fun episode. Matt, thanks so much for coming
Yeah,
in.
dude, thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely, brother. Don't forget Matt Light's Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. The fourth one be December 28th at Carnegie Music Hall. I'm on the show along with Mike Travers and Ryan McBride. It's going to be a great time. They all are. So grab your tickets in the link description, and I'll be posting it. It's on my social media, and I'll be posting it more and more and more. This is going to be our last show of the year. We're going to put together a couple compilations and stuff like that. 'Cause Tuesdays fall on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, and obviously we're not going to be able to make them those days. So we'll probably put out some small filler stuff in between then. Maybe some Locksmith will get back in the mix with some horrible picks and some other funny
Eagle
stuff.
did start cracking
Yeah.
up when you said that, bro.
Yeah, the Locksmith will be back. Everyone hates the Locksmith.
I lost all my fucking Christmas money.
Yeah.
The dudes are hitting me like, you see the locksmith? I'm like, yes, of course I saw the
The homie owes me
You
100.
idiot.
Oh, man. So, all right, everyone. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We love you, and I hope to see you December 28th at Matt Light's Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. Have a great couple weeks. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.